And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Hello everyone, it is Monday, March 8th, 2021, and we are back with a brand new campaign for Arkham Horror LCG. I know that you thought that we may have turned into a Valheim stream, but that is incorrect. That was just some casual fun that we had, all three of us, whenever we had a chance to do the three-person streams, me, Chris, and Matt. It's always fun, and it's particularly fun doing games like that, which remind me of Terraria, where we're sort of like running around the world, like just getting into trouble and doing stupid stuff. But we are back now with Arkham Horror LCG, doing something a little different. We had teased it a little bit before at the end of our last campaign, but this is a fan-made campaign. It's called Alice in Wonderland. And Matt has played a little bit of this, has not seen the whole campaign. And when he was describing it to me, I was like, this sounds amazing. I think we need to bring it on. And so we're taking a break from the official FFG releases and those campaigns, which we will get back to at some point, because there's a lot of content we still need to get to. But it's nice to enter a different kind of campaign and see what all these fan-made ones are about. So welcome to episode 1. This is going to be scenario 1, Arkham in Wonderland. And the big thing that we're doing different is we will be drafting our decks, which we'll be doing right away. We're gonna cut the banter out so we can just get to it. So and we'll be using a tool online called Arkham Draft. So you can do ! Arkham Draft in chat to get that up. And this will be the first time that I have been drafting, but Matt has played a campaign before where he uses it. And Matt, do you want to talk to us a little bit about this Arkham Draft and how it worked out for you before?
Sure. So we actually did it before this current campaign, and it was the three of us. It was our first time using this specific thing, and it's really cool. It lets you randomize your investigator, decide if you want to use a taboo list or not, and then tell it what packs that you have or it's going to use, and then with a couple other little toggles on how you want to do it, it lets you build. And so for us, we originally set it up for 2 players. A third tagged in like right before we started. We got a little bit lucky where one of us got an investigator and got cards leaning more towards combat, and then the second person got cards a little bit more leaning towards clue gather. I don't know if that's going to happen today, so I guess we'll have to see if we get lucky and how we end up getting to draft what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. And because we're drafting our decks as well as playing a scenario, we're really just going to jump right into it, and I hope everybody doesn't mind. I hope everyone had a good weekend and played lots of games. Matt, I hope that you did as well. I know that Matt was telling me before stream that he was playing a new game called Sorcerer. We'll talk about that maybe some other time, but I think we should really just jump in so we can make the most of our time here. And so I'm going to jump over to this screen, and this is the Arkham Draft screen here. It's a website. I put the link in chat right there. And it's kind of amazing. Like Matt was saying, there's a few things that you can sort of tweak. And what we're going to be doing is there's a full investigator list here. I guess if I do the pull down, you can't see. It just shows you this. That's interesting. But it has all the investigators listed. If you hit this random button over here, then it'll just randomly choose one for you. You can choose a taboo list. We're going to choose the most recent one just to be completely fair, I guess. And then here in this expand section for the collections is what Matt was talking about. You can choose what collections to add into the thing. So all of them have been checked. So all of them will be in this draft. There is
minus the 2 most recent Innsmouth. It looks like we only have half of the Innsmouth block, guys. So
that's right. There's it's up to Devil Reef here on Innsmouth.
Okay, so maybe just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we're going to be doing a simple draft here, which lets you, and we can sort of say, we're going to choose one card from a selection of 3, is how we're going to do it. And then we will be shown a set of 3 cards. We'll choose one of those. That'll be the card that goes in our deck. Then we'll be shown another set of 3 cards. Choose one that goes in the deck until we get our full 30-card deck. Then we can randomly get a weakness, and then we can use this tool to import the deck into ArkhamDB, which we'll use to import into Tabletop Sim.
No, wait. Before you do it, that myriad thing, that's different.
Oh, this myriad. Yeah, what is this myriad thing again, Matt?
So the myriad thing, just to make this clear to everybody, is myriad is a special keyword in some of the Arkham sets that when you add myriad cards to your deck, you actually add them in sets of 3. There's a couple non-EXP cards. There's multiple ones with EXP, and the way that they work is like if it costs 1 XP, like Easy Mark, for example, you get all 3. So you want to set that to 3 because what that means, like right now, you'd only get 1 of those myriad cards, which would suck.
Yeah, that's a really good point, everybody. Yeah. To get 1 of the myriad cards is just awful. The whole reason you would get a myriad card is to get all 3 and get better chances of actually picking it up in your deck. So that makes a lot of sense, and I like that they give you this option here, which is awesome. I think we're gonna do a couple caveats here before we choose. We're gonna hit the random button. And if it's an investigator that we've already played in Crit Camp in the Crit Camp lifespan, I think we're gonna choose something else. We're gonna re-randomize just so that we can show you different investigators. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. And I think because Matt is more a veteran player than I am, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draft my deck first, and then force you to make decisions based on what you know is in my deck.
Okay, I can live with this.
Okay, good. Because if it was the other way around, I would have a lot. I think I would have a lot harder time. I would probably get stuck in analysis paralysis about deck building. But I think you're able to fire from the hip a lot faster than I am. So, all right. So I'm gonna hit this random button, and it's gonna give me Marie Lambeau. Oh no. Okay, hold on.
So she's awesome.
Marie Lambeau. I'm going to pull her up here in ArkhamDB. She's an entertainer, so that we just have this page up. But she's a mystic, 4413, 6/8 here on the health and sanity. While you have 1 or more doom among cards and you control, you may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to play spell cards or activate spell abilities. That's interesting. So I'm looking for Mr. Renfield in my deck. Renfield. Or Arcane Initiate is what I'm looking for. Star effect +1, you may add 1 doom or remove 1 doom from a card you control. That's phenomenal. That's great.
Her special cards, in case that impacts what you're looking at, is one of her Mystifying Song is actually an event, a spell that stops doom from being placed. And Baron Samedi, I can't remember exactly how it works, but he's bad. He holds doom on him or something awful. So
okay,
I don't know if we want to look at that, if that factors in deck building, or you just want to deal with it.
I'll just deal with it. I'll play that blind. But what I really want to know here is what the deck building options are, so I understand what's happening. So I can use spell cards from any class 0 level to 5, mystic cards level 0 to 3, neutral cards 0 to 5, occult cards level 0 from anywhere, and up to 5 other level 0 seeker and or survivor cards. Okay, so that's the part I wanted to know. So if it's occult, I have no limit on that. But if I want a seeker or a survivor card, I only get up to 5 of those that aren't spell or occult. Okay, that's good to know.
And so the way that works in the draft mode, guys, is that when he's clicking that draft button, it will occasionally give him either a seeker or a survivor card. Not every time.
Yep.
And as soon as he puts 5 in, it'll stop offering it.
Yeah. And so I want to be very careful about which ones I pick of those, because I'll have a limited selection only. All right. So Marie Lambeau, current taboo list, simple draft, myriad 3, selecting from 3 cards. Let's do this. I'm going to hit start. Okay. Marie's back card is not spawning here, but we have Reckless Assault, Forbidden Tome, and Lantern. Well, I don't think I want Reckless Assault. My stats make me want to be a clue person, I think. Forbidden Tome. Exhaust Forbidden Tome, spend a secret, draw 1 card. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your hand... Oh, that's rough. And Lantern.
Yeah.
What was it?
The card you're looking for the most is called Moonlight Ritual. So just keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
That's going to be really important to you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to grab Lantern here. I know that's like one of my 5 Seeker or Survivor cards, but I don't think I'm going to be using much of Reckless Assault. And Forbidden Tome looks like I have to translate this thing, and the chances of me getting 10 or more cards in my hand, like I think I have to build for that kind of thing. And I don't know if I will be able to. So I'm just going to grab this Lantern.
Okay.
Dumb Luck, fast. After you fail a skill test by 2 or less during an invasion attempt against a non-elite enemy, place that enemy on top of the counter deck. Now, Research Librarian. After Research Librarian enters play, search your deck for a tome asset and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Not bad. Emergency Cache is just sweet. And I am a Mystic. Part of me really...
There are a few tomes that do add Doom to themselves, just so you know.
Oh, there are?
There are. There's one called the Abyssal Tome, which is from Innsmouth, and I can't remember the name of the other one, but there's at least 2 tomes. Now, if you get them in the draft, that's RNG, but
yeah,
they are in there.
Okay. I would rather get the tome first and then pick the Research Librarian. I'm going to grab me an Emergency Cache. Unexpected Courage is really great. Predestined is max 1 committed per skill test. You can commit it to any type of test. If it fails, you add 2 blessings to the chaos bag, or remove 2 curses from the bag. And then Old Book of Lore. Exhaust Old Book of Lore. Choose and investigate your location. Investigator searches the top 3 cards of your deck, draws it, and shuffles the remaining. I am not a big fan of Old Book of Lore. I considered putting it in my Rex Murphy deck a long time ago, but then I was thinking about it, and I was like, to spend an action to do that, and not like you're already spending an action to sort of draw a card. I don't know, and it just costs more. I think I'm gonna grab an Unexpected Courage.
Okay. So it looks like they're actually giving you a bunch of your reds and yellows right off the bat. They're wanting you to choose from that pool.
Yeah,
is how it's appearing. I guess that might be how the drafting leans.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Grit your teeth, fast. Play after you fail a skill test. You get +1 for each of your skills on the remainder of the round. That's actually an interesting card. Oops, fast. After you play after you fail a skill test by 2 or less while attacking an enemy engaged with you. Deal this attacks damage to a different enemy at your location. Cool card, but not for me. And then the standby, Winging It. I think I'm going to grab Winging It right here.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. We got some interesting stuff now. We got the Myriad card Open Gate, so we can get 3 Open Gate right here.
That's true.
Yeah, which is pretty darn sweet. The Holy Rosary, which is also just really sweet in itself, and the Hawkeye Folding Camera, which is also really kind of great.
This is a spicy one.
This is a really spicy one, and part of me wants to grab the Open Gate, just because it's like, it just gave it to me. But my second choice would be Hawkeye Folding Camera, because that's just good.
That's tough.
Ooh, this
Hawkeye
is tough.
Just 2 stats.
I think I'm going to make it spicy and get the Open Gate.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah, there it is. So Open Gate ×3, everybody, came into the list. So this is the list here. I need to start getting good stuff here. Scrying Mirror, 4 secrets after a skill test at your location begins. Exhaust Scrying Mirror, and spend a secret. Perform the revealed Chaos Sequence step of the test now before you committing cards. So interesting. A listogram, you get a book. Fast action, exhaust a listogram. Look at the top card of either the encounter deck or a player deck. Then you may add 1 Doom to a listogram to place the looked at card in the bottom of the deck. I am going to grab... Oh, let me just read Mariner's Compass, but listogram looks like I'm going to grab her. Mariner's Compass, exhaust, investigate. If you succeed and have no resources in your resource pool, discover an additional clue at your location. Fast action, during an investigation using the compass, spend a resource so you get +1. I'm going to grab Alyssa over here.
That makes sense.
All right, Cryptic Writings. Gain $2 after you draw Cryptic Writings during your turn. Play it. Resourceful. If this skill is successful, choose a Survivor card not named resourceful in your discard pile, and then add it to your hand. Right now I have Lantern and Winging It. Fight or Flight. Fast. Play during your turn. Until the end of the turn, you get +X fist and +X foot, where X is the amount of horror on you. Oof. These aren't great. To be honest, these aren't great choices.
I mean, to me, resourceful is basically a dead card, because like I'm only
going to have
5 cards that might that are a combination of red and yellow. Cryptic Reddings is really only good if you're doing a build that searches your deck a bunch.
Yep.
Which kind of leaves fight or flight, and like you have a big enough horror threshold that could make your weak stats good for like one important
for like
turn.
one thing. Like if I really need to do an evade, that might be good.
Well, it's for the whole turn. That card is what I also have stuff.
Oh, right.
Turn, you get plus punch and plus.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Here we go. Overpower, Tennessee Sour Mash, exhaust it, and you spend a supply, get +2 head for a treachery card. Discard it. You can fight for +3, or Scrapper to pump my two worst. my two worst things.
This is a rough one.
This is terrible, dude. I think I'm gonna get the mash, just so that if I can discard it and fight and get +3, maybe that'll help one day, or maybe I could use it for like a really, really bad head test. But this is just awful.
Yeah. I mean, you could go for overpower to like pitch to me if I go fight and eventually take out. But even you do the same thing with Sour Mash. It's a hard choice. Basically, here's a decision.
Oh, you know what? Overpower to like if you happen to get an investigator that does fighting, that actually is not bad.
Now, the important decision here though is, I think that this will be your 5th red card.
Oh yeah, that's a
or
good
yellow
point.
card. So like, do you want to see any more or not?
I have Lantern,
like,
Fight or Flight, Winging It.
So this is your 4th. Okay, so you have 2 more potential red or yellow.
Yeah, 2 more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Overpower because I would rather see better cards than that.
Yeah, there's some other good yellow hand cards.
Yeah, like if I can get like Magnifying Glass or like a Deduction or like something like solid like that, like I would much rather L that. All right, here we got Sword Cane. Playing Sword Cane does not provoke attacks of opportunity. After Sword Cane enters play, immediately trigger its action ability without paying its cost. Exhaust it, fight and evade. You may use your head instead of your fist or foot for attack or evasion. That's great for me. Deny existence. Fast when when an encounter card or an enemy would attack, cause you to do one of the following: discard cards, lose resources, lose actions, take damage or take horror. Ignore that. And then able-bodied. While you control 2 or fewer item assets, able-bodied gets plus foot plus fist. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna grab the cane. The cane's too good for me.
Okay.
All right. Flashlight, Trenchcoat, and Cryptic Grimoire. So the Cryptic Grimoire is an item tome. It's an occult as well. So action, add a curse token to the bag. Action, if there are 10 curse tokens in the chaos bag, discard it. Record in your campaign log that we've translated the Grimoire. Replace 5 tokens with 5 blessings. Jeez, that is hard, dude. That's like 10 turns in a row of just adding curses.
With us also not taking them out of the bag. Plus, I don't even know if the cards are out yet that changes into.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting a Flashlight. It's just, yeah. Flashlight's just too solid. All right, got me a Stray Cat. Discard Stray Cat, automatically evade a non-elite enemy at your location. Could be helpful. The Truth Beckons. Play if you are not engaged with an enemy. Move. Choose in an unrevealed location. Move 1 location at a time along the shortest path toward that location until you enter that location. End this effect if you reveal location if an enemy engages you or if your movement is blocked. That's interesting. Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Yeah, it's relatively new. It's from the Innsmouth, if I remember right.
Okay.
Brian was trying it out once, and I mean that could be on a big map. What's interesting, that has some synergy with Open Gate because it lets you like kind of bail and then place a gate far away.
Yeah. But
then it also kind of has this anti-synergy because we have gates everywhere, but like this lets you set up the gates. I don't know. I mean, like all 3 of those cards are usable for you. They're all like not cutting edge, but they all do fill different niches.
Yeah.
And I say your prayers kind of sucks because you're probably not going to be at 3 or fewer sanity.
No, I'm not. Say Repairs is out. It just it's like, which one do I want? Like the opportunity to maybe move or just get some health soak and then evade. I think getting a health soak with the Stray Cat might be good and be able to get it and evade. Yeah, I'm going to grab the cat.
Okay.
It looks like I have 1 more Survivor or Secret card left. And so we got Ghastly Revelation. Discover 3 clues at your location. Give any number of your clues to another investigator or place any number of your clues on any location. You are defeated and suffer mental trauma. Okay, yeah, not gonna grab that. Archaic Glyphs. I played with this before. Discard a card with at least one book skill icon from your hand. Place a resource on the glyph from the token pool as a secret. Force. After the third secret's placed, you discard it, gain $5, and you have translated the glyph. The Dream Diary is another untranslated thing. Search your bonded cards for Essence of the Dream, add it to your hand. After you succeed by 3 or more during a skill test into which Essence of the Dream has been committed, record in your campaign log that you have interpreted the dream.
So I think Essence of the Dream, if I remember right, is just a 2 skill icon card that what it is it has an ability that you can only play from the graveyard to return it to your hand.
Yeah.
But that might only happen after it upgrades.
Well, what sucks is the glyphs. I have such few skill icons with book on them.
Sure.
Can I do a wild or no?
Yes, wilds do count as skill icons.
Okay, so I do have a couple. After the third, I have to do it like 3 times. But do I think I'm ever gonna do a skill test, win a skill test by 3? That might be a better chance for me. I might get the Dream Diary.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. The Kukri and the Occult Lexicon. The Occult Lexicon. I think that was like one of like the first cards I ever played with like Akachi. And I got Blood Rights, and I did like it. And then Forbidden Knowledge is, if Forbidden Knowledge has no secrets, discard it, exhaust Forbidden Knowledge, and take 1 horror, move 1 secret from Forbidden Knowledge to resource portal as a resource.
This is messing up. You already have 5 survivor and or secret cards, right?
One of them might be like a spell or a occult, so it might not count.
Go up to winging it real fast. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why one of them's not
one,
counting.
There's 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5.
Do you get tomes? I don't know what you're getting to do here that's letting you take.
I can get spell cards 0 to 5 and occult cards level 0.
Huh. When I did this before, it stopped. So I don't know why it wouldn't be. Oh, because that's an occult card. That's an occult card right there.
Which one?
That's why you can. The one on the screen, Occult Lexicon.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why you can.
Yeah, it's an occult.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Hey to everybody in chat, Xbox, have I been to the Game Terminal Arcade in Nashville? I have not. Giant Cat says, cool drafting. Yep. And hi, YouTube. Hello. Yeah, we're excited here. So Forbidden Knowledge over here turns secrets into horror and bucks, and then I think I'm going to grab the Occult Lexicon.
Okay. That is your 7th hand slot item. Keep that in mind.
Oh, geez, you're right. I haven't even been looking down here.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't get an accessory. So Hallowed Mirror, the Chthonian Stone. I steal a bad token after you reveal a tentacle symbol during a skill test. Return the Chthonian Stone to your hand. Okay. And Healing Words. Spend a charge. Heal 1 damage from an investigator location. Have you ever? I feel like the Chthonian Stone seems cool, but it's like not actually that.
I think in the right campaign it can be really good, especially with purple. I think that would be hand slot item, so I don't think you should take it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, so it's Hallowed Mirror or Healing Words.
I think that especially in campaigns where there's like there's at least one campaign where the Elder thing is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
And being able to pull that from the bag completely could be huge. I used to run it. There's just so many good hand slots these days, but I do not think it's a bad card now.
Yeah. I might grab a Hallowed Mirror.
It just feels like better healing to me than Healing Words.
Yeah, it does.
Honestly.
It just feels like more efficient.
Yeah.
Arcane Research.
Oh, yeah, and it doesn't take a slot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good find right there, man.
Dude, I think I'm going to have to get this Arcane Research. Okay, so guys, this is a permanent. So if I purchase Arcane Research, I suffer mental trauma, and I already have that as my high stat. At the At each scenario campaign, you reduce the experience cost of the first spell I upgrade by 1. Do I even have spells, though?
Now, that's the problem, is you do have to find spells.
I have to find a spell. But it's so good. Oh, I have Open Gate.
And I don't think that one actually has an upgrade. So
I wish I already had a spell.
Now, you're going to have to try to find in your last 13 cards some good spells to upgrade. So there is a little bit of risk.
There's a little bit of risk, but also I'm not going to be getting Seeker and Survivor cards anymore, so maybe I will get it.
Okay.
I'm going to grab there. I have to. All right, didn't get a spell, but I did get another Alyssagram, which is pretty great. Premonition, fast, play during a fast player window. Put Premonition in play, reveal a random Chaos token from the bag, and seal it. Once the Chaos token would be revealed from the Chaos bag, resolve the token sealed here as if it were revealed from the Chaos bag instead, then discard. And then Defiance is when you reveal before revealing Chaos token for a test, choose one of the following symbols, ignore the that particular symbol. So, Alyssagram. Another Unexpected Courage or Familiar Spirit. Familiar Spirit is an ally. You have one additional Arcane slot, which can be used to hold a spell, which is great, except that I don't have any spells, so I'm just going to grab Unexpected Courage. Painkillers, Exhaust It, Take a Horror, Heal Damage, Archaic Glyphs, which we passed over before, and then the other side of Painkillers with the Smoking Pipe, Take a Damage, Heal Horror. Oh, God. I guess I'm taking Painkillers.
Yeah, sure.
Arcane Studies, Pump My Head in my book. That's actually pretty great. Or a Flashlight. I think I'm going to grab Arcane Studies.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Matt. It's Delve, dude.
It is Delve.
Yeah, but Delve. What is this? What is Shadow Shadows? 3 charges. It's a spell. I don't even know if this spell can be upgraded, but spend a charge, evade. This evasion attempt uses my brain. If you succeed and the invaded enemy is non-elite, you may move that enemy to a connecting location. If a curse token is revealed during this evasion attempt, you may move to a connecting location or place 1 charge on Shroud of Shadows. It's actually interesting and actually would help me with the evade, but the delve too deep, I'm going to do it, dude.
Okay. Dude, you're getting screwed on spells here. Like,
dude, I'm getting really
honestly,
screwed on spells.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Well, this is a spell. Eldritch Inspiration. Fast. When you would resolve an effect on a mystic card that triggers from a bad token, either cancel that effect or resolve it additional time. I have Guts and I have Emergency Cash. I might just grab the Emergency Cash. Jesus. This is so bad. Okay, here we go. Storm of Spirits. Can that get... Dude, I want all 3 of these. What a...
Yeah. Well, the only one there that can actually be upgraded, I think, is Storm of Spirits.
Yeah, I was like, Uncage of Soul is only level 0. And Torrent of Power
actually
actually doesn't help me because I don't have a lot of things with charges, really.
You have literally nothing with charges.
Yeah, so it's Storm of Spirits. But I love me Uncage the Soul, dude.
Yeah, it's good. Man, you are getting...
God, no healing words.
Base scrying, I think, sucks, but upgraded scrying is really good. But...
And it is you're right. It is a spell that I can upgrade. And I'm not really into Quantum Flux. It's not like I want to like reshuffle this great deck.
I think that card sucks anyway. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's scrying, dude.
It's rough, man.
Another Arcane Research. I don't know if it's worth it the second time around.
The last 6 picks are sweet spells.
Yeah. Okay. Prophecy. While there are 3 or more Doom in play, Prophecy gains question mark. While there are 6 or more Doom in play, Prophecy gets 2 question marks instead. Sign Magic is another hand slot, but that gives me another spell slot. This sucks for me so hard right now.
Prophecy at least like synergizes with the fact that you get
that I want Doom, right? Because I can always get an extra. Yeah.
Yeah. You are getting... Oh, boy.
Oh, God. Another Prophecy. A backpack and a Forbidden Knowledge. Backpack is item or supply cards. I mean...
You have a lot, actually. You have 2
I was going to say, I have a lot of items, dude. Backpack might be good, dude. I would never take backpack under other situations, but like this one, dude... I'm a mystic on the run. I'm going to go through the jungle with my backpack of canes and tomes. I think I have to take the Ward of Protection.
Especially given your other options. I mean,
Yeah, and the fact
they
that I
just
can
really
upgrade
want you
this
to
one
take
as
healing
well to the
words,
good
man.
version.
They just keep giving you that spell over like other spells.
Dude.
I don't know why.
Yeah. All right, where am I
Hey,
on my card list here?
you're go up, and right there,
27 to
27.
30. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 more cards here. Blinding Light. They really want me to evade things. Using my head instead of foot. If you succeed, deal 1 damage to the enemy just evaded. Blah blah blah. All right, Occult Invocation as an additional cost to play Occult Invocation. Discard up to 2 cards from your hand. Fight. This attack uses book instead of fist. You get +1 and deal +1 damage for this attack for each card discarded. Interesting. And Sixth Sense, which is a spell, investigate. Investigate using head instead of book. If a bad symbol is revealed, you may choose a revealed location connected to your location. You are now investigating that one. Oh, I'm going to grab this.
Okay. So the downside of that spell is that you're just trading one stat for another stat that's exactly the same.
Ah, right. All right. Wither, which is a fight spell, uses head instead of fist. I might need to grab this. Oh, these are okay.
Yeah. That one is the opposite of Sixth Sense, but for like or with fight, and that's actually like really good considering you have a fight of 1.
Yeah. I just Ward of Radiance. Oh yeah, this was only good in your systematic deck because we could put blessings in there.
Right.
All right, so I'm getting Wither because I don't need magic into bucks. I might grab another Storm of Spirits so that I'm actually helpful.
Sure.
And that's it, everybody.
Okay, so wait, you can draw your random basic weakness here too if you'd like before you export it.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Overzealous.
Oh my god, your deck is
garbage, dude.
Good one,
Marie, Lyle, draft. We're gonna export this.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something.
That is trash, dude. That is
so
trash.
How you were talking about doing upgrades, guys? Like we're gonna look into it, but the way that you can actually draft your upgrades in here, but it's a little weird, so we're gonna have to decide on that later.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find this and see if I can just open it and make sure that I don't have any problems here. Upload. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit the name of this, but it is in here. 34 cards overall. Why is that? Oh, because I got
Arcane Research.
Yeah, I got Arcane Research. That's why. Okay, cool. All right. I have my deck in ArkhamDB. This is great. We're going to restart here, and Matt's going to do... I'm sorry if that took a little bit of time here, but we're going to randomize here. You got William Yorick.
He is really good. I have not played him in a long time. Okay. And he's a combat guy, which considering that you don't do that, that's great.
Okay, cool. So current taboo list, all the same stuff. We're going to hit start. I'm also going to bring it up here so everybody can see.
I want to remember. I think he's blue.
Yeah, let's see what his thing is about.
Yeah, okay.
He's a 3/2/4/3, and he's got 8 in health and 6 in sanity. He has a reaction ability. After you defeat an enemy, play an asset from your discard pile, paying its cost. Limit once per round. And his star effect is +2. If this test is successful, return 1 card from your discard pile to your hand, which is, wow, okay. So this guy's like all about recursion from his... which I guess makes sense because he's the Gravedigger.
Yep.
And his deck building options are Survivor cards level 0 to 5, Neutrals 0 to 5, and Guardian cards level 0 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This boy also actually, his special card, when we kill an enemy, a non-elite enemy, I can play my special card up to the victory display with that enemy, and that enemy becomes a VP for us, like Delve Too Deep, and is removed from the deck. So it is really good.
Dude, amazing.
Okay, well, there's 2 really good cards there.
Yep.
+1 punch, and then 2.
You want what one? Which one?
I'm sorry, I'm just kind of talking it out.
Okay.
So we have Vicious Blow, which is the classic extra damage for 1 icon, which is amazing. But
yep.
1/2 punch could be really good with him. The ability to hit twice. And it's for a total of 3 damage. I think I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, playing Nate, dude, I love this card so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So Granny, I don't think I want with him.
Yep.
Find Clothes. I don't remember if this mission actually utilizes a lot of skill
Parlay.
tests. I think it is a good card. The really nice thing about it is I get to play it infinitely with him for $1, which gives me
so you can get
1-in-1
soak. Yeah.
So as amazing as Rabbit's Foot is, and that should be my right choice, I'm going to take Fine Clothes just in case it's useful for helping me talk to people.
Dude, and this is what I love about draft. It's like under normal circumstances, you'd be like, I'm just going to put a Rabbit's Foot in here. But it's like now you're thinking, oh, I'll throw some Fine Clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whinging it is not going to be great for me. A Test of Will is not going to be great for me. So that kind of leaves me a hiding spot. Let me read it. I think I remember how it works. None of us have ever played that card.
Yeah.
Non-enemy. Okay, so yeah, if you think an enemy is going to spawn, you pop it down and you hide as long as it's non-elite, you're okay. I mean, unfortunately for right now, I'm taking it. It's more for the icons than anything else. I don't think it's great. But
yeah, two foot icons is not bad.
Yeah. I will definitely take Rabbit's Foot.
Okay, Rabbit's Foot. That's too solid, card. Yeah.
So Gravedigger's Shovel is his card.
That is that is lore right there.
It is lore, and it does give me the ability to get some clue without having to test it. Eat Lead, I don't have a gun, and I don't know if I'm going to get him. So that's out. That's out. Relentless Blows. I hate it. I don't care who says otherwise. That card is awful.
Really? Is this card really that awful?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
How often do you do extra damage that you don't use?
That's true. Yeah.
You're never like, I'm going to punch this guy for 2 so that I can get $1 later. Ever.
Okay,
ever.
You're right.
Like, the idea is it's for Nate in case you're doing it anyway, but no, that card's terrible. That card's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm taking Gravedigger's Shovel.
All right, there you go.
I'm not taking Dark Horse. I might have to though. Oh God. I don't think I want to.
Dark Horse is real hard, dude.
Trial by Fire could let me rip a bunch of clues if I have to do it, and it is a question mark icon. I don't want to do the poor Survivor life, especially because he needs money to be able to play stuff when he kills it. Yeah. So I'm not doing Dark Horse, and I don't want another hiding spot. So Trial by Fire is my.
I think process of elimination.
Nice. Okay,
nice. You got some guns, dude.
So the Colt lets me attack a lot for an extra damage, but doesn't give me a bonus. The Derringer gives me a huge bonus, but doesn't let me attack a lot. And if I miss. All right. So right now, weapon-wise, all I have is my shovel, right?
Yes.
So if I leave my shovel on, that's giving me a +1. But that doesn't give me extra damage. I am going to take the Colt.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
Yeah, both of those guns have their ups and downs.
Yeah. But the other one only had 2 ammos. It's rough when you only have 2.
Whew. Okay, so Scrounge would let me recur my events and assets that I can't recur other ways.
Yep.
Guts. I'm a 3-mind, right?
You are a 3-mind, yeah. It's not bad.
And it lets me also help you. I think I'm taking Guts in this case.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I am definitely not taking Fortuitous Discovery and spending 3 slots on that.
Okay.
God. I'm so mad.
It really wants you to take Dark Horse, dude.
I don't want to take Dark Horse. I hate it. Every time I've tried to play it, it has just not been fun, and I'm not going to be poor. I guess I'm taking a second Find Clothes for now.
Okay.
I'm not thrilled, but I'll take it.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. This is good. I mean, Steadfast is really amazing for both of us. That helps a couple of our primary stats. I don't think Inspiring Presence is going to help us much. And just generating a fight for $2 is not good unless you're Nathan. So I'm going Steadfast.
Steadfast is great. Okay. All right.
Backpack is not the right choice. I mean, I think I do actually have currently 5 items, but may give or trade any number of item assets. Do you have any books that are hand slot items that I would really want, or vice versa?
I have I have a Dream Diary. I've got a lantern and an occult lexicon, a sword cane.
You know what? This is my only opportunity to ever put "I'll see you in hell" in my deck. It's 2 punch icons. There might be a niche situation where it's like, Lyle, I'll go walk into that room. I'll take the 4 enemies there, and I'll blow myself up for a physical trauma so you can go finish the mission.
Oh my god, really? I guess,
I'm
yeah, the
taking
other
I
two,
see
it's
you
like, why you're going to do it, yeah.
I'm going to take it out of my deck later, probably. But
Okay.
I'm taking it now for the 2 punch icons and maybe the niche chance.
This is funny, dude. This is great.
Oh, wow. So Will Survive is amazing. Flashlight is really good, but you kind of got that covered. I think I just need more weapons. I'm going to be doing fighting. I think I'm going to take the Derringer here. I need more weapons.
The Derringer? Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. These are all like mid-tier, okay, in okayness.
I actually love Scene of the Crime. Like, I know it didn't work out a lot for you when we were playing because how much just giving a clue, but it is actually, I think, one of the strongest cards in the game. Fight or Flight, I don't have a huge horror pool. And I think Safeguard's amazing, but I think it's like way better in 3 or 4 player where you have a better chance of people walking around. So I'm going Scene of the Crime.
Scene of the Crime? Yeah.
I
Okay.
love that. I love it.
All right.
Let me handle this. No question. I'm gonna soak up enemies for you.
All right. All right.
Okay, Kenai is not good.
Yep.
Bandolier would give me like an infinite fight soak because of my ability, but do I really want to spend $2 for that? It does give me an additional hand slot, so I could have like my shovel and a couple guns, but right now I only have 3 hands total. Raven is not, well.
It's not kind of, it's,
wait,
that's your low
can I
stat
recur
too.
the Raven? Wait, go. Let me. How does my ability work again? If I can recur the Raven, that's.
Your ability, after you defeat an enemy, play an asset from your discard pile, paying its cost, limit once per round.
Yeah, I'm taking Raven. I can just get Clue over and over again.
Oh my god! Wait, can you discard Raven and take a horror on Raven or no? No. Okay, that's too OP.
But
yeah.
I don't have any allies left, and the other 2 aren't good. Unfortunately, Kenai is just it's just not good. I want it to be, but
yeah.
Flesh Ward. Dealt damage or horror. I already have like plenty of soap from all the nice suits I'm wearing.
Yeah. So you're wearing 2 suits at the same time, dude. It's amazing.
I think this might be a Dynamite Blast. Yeah.
Dude, I'm into it. I like it.
I'm taking it.
All right. Oh, this is oops. I don't know why the card art's not showing up.
What is Oops the one?
Oops,
I think
is, let's look it up.
The fight one, the red fight card with the merman on it.
Yep, with the merman, fast when you play. After you fail a skill test by 2 or less while attacking an enemy engaged with you, deal this attack's damage to a different enemy at your location instead.
So I've tried to run a card in a deck like 4 times. I've just never been in a situation where there's like 2 enemies at a location and it's in my hand.
Yeah.
However, it is 2 punch icons. I think I'm gonna take it for the 2 icons right now, but again, I'm not like thrilled about it.
It's 2 punch icons. You're right. Yep. Okay, we'll grab that.
Okay.
Yeah. What up, Chris in chat?
Solemn Vow. So that's a myriad. So that lets me take damage from you, but I'm not spending 3 slots in 2 player. Like in 4 player, that could like soak a bunch, but I need bucks. I'm taking emergency cash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's a flashlight.
Dig Deep's not great for you.
That's flashlight. Unfortunately, the other 2 are just not really.
Yeah.
They don't do what I need to do here.
All right. This one says a rabbit's foot. Art's not showing up.
Second rabbit's foot could be nice. The Blessed Blade is not.
It's kind of garbo because we're not putting stuff in.
Yeah, I don't love it. Manual Dex is okay. I think I want a second rabbit's foot because I need to be able to dig through this garbage deck and find good cards.
Okay, we're getting another rabbit's foot. For some reason, it's showing up as 2 different rabbit's foot here. So when you import your deck, just make sure that like you have rabbit's foot times 2 and not like 2 iterations of rabbit's foot.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
So on human enemy, this evasion attempt uses punch instead of fight. Handcuffs is not, so I can throw it onto them. If you succeed. Okay, I remember this. I've never gotten to use handcuffs.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking a second I'll see you in hell. That's just pushing it.
Yeah.
Survival
Chris wants you to
Instinct-
take that, but
Survival Instinct is another card that I think blows, like, every time I played it. So I want to take handcuffs just to see, I mean, like, I don't think it's a good card, but maybe it'll surprise me.
yeah, no, this could be kind of cool.
Let's shackle someone up.
Yep. All right. So now you have third rabbit's foot on the end here, which you're not going to take.
Yeah.
So are you going to take the gun or the green or the?
Yeah,
key?
I'm definitely gonna take the automatic there, so I have a little
Okay.
bit more consistency. I would ask you to re-roll for me, like if it was like really bad, but I don't even know.
I see.
Whinging it. What self-sacrifice? Hold on. Being formed by another investigator, I get to take the hit for you, but I think you have to be at my location.
Yeah, at your location.
If that worked like one space away, I would take it.
Yeah.
God, everything's just so expensive. The problem is winging it doesn't really help me. Self-sacrifice is just really niche.
Yeah.
And it's not even an icon. I think I have to take a second Dynamite Blast.
It's so pricey.
Boy, I'm gonna have a lot of cards to pitch to you, I think, here.
Yeah.
I need a teddy bear. Where's my teddy bear?
Yeah, yeah.
Teddy bear is the dream card for Yorick. Scrapper could be good. First aid, I don't think I'll need. Act of Desperation would let me throw one of my items, but like, I think I want Scrapper. I want a punch and foot pump.
Yeah.
Knife, I hate. Heroic Rescue, however, could save you, and it gives an icon to both of us. Keep the Faith is cool, but not if I'm the only person adding blessings to the bag.
Yeah, that's like the only thing being added to the bag so far.
Yeah. So I'm going Heroic Rescue here.
Okay.
Scene of the Crime.
Scene of the Crime. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ooh, here we go.
New Monster Slayer. It does potentially let me do extra damage. I think, especially over the other options. Yeah, Monster Slayer's got to be.
Yeah, Monster Slayer's got to be it. Last three cards here.
I mean, it's Safeguard. Like Hand of Fate, I think is too expensive to justify. Plus, it's adding a couple blessings for 3 to dodge an attack and survival against. I don't think it's good, especially in 2-player.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, these aren't great.
I do not like this at all. I guess I'll take Perseverance as a pitch card for you, or like
as I say, double brain.
Die.
Yeah.
Like it keeps me from dying or pitches to you. So
okay.
Of the 3.
Last card.
What a sweet stack of last cards. Last Chance. I've tried playing Last Chance a couple times. It didn't work out. Tempt Fate is not even remotely good. Stand Together is the choice.
Stand Together. Okay. And are you gonna draw your random weakness here?
Yeah. Let's see it.
Okay, you got Chronophobia.
Good. That's he likes taking horror.
Sweet, dude. So we got William Matt draft. Here we go. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be sending it to you in a second, Matt. Let's see.
Dude.
Okay,
I'm
I just
not
sent it to you.
I'll see you in hell ×2, Chris. That's just I'm gonna kill myself twice in a game. Come on, man.
Awesome.
Okay, so let me grab this, download it. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Like
I don't know, dude. I was hoping for something a little bit better.
Well, now that I think about it, we actually did it with 4 cards when we were playing, not 3.
Oh,
so
really?
It definitely made a difference.
Okay, yeah, that definitely makes a difference. I'm gonna edit this here. I'm gonna change my title of this deck, if I can. Relimbo. We'll call this Crit Camp. Alice draft. Awesome. Save. And did it do anything weird to me? Like I'm trying to make sure that I have all my cards here and didn't do that weird rabbit's foot thing.
So yeah, it did. It gave me 2 different rabbit's foots. I'm gonna actually edit the deck. It gave me one with art and one without. So what's happening here is it's clearly like it's got to be like pulling from here, and there must be 2 different versions that like one of them's coded wrong, which is why it thinks they're different options. So that's too bad. So I'll take it out of there. And then add one of these.
All right.
So that puts me at 33 cards. Dude, this is going to be garbage, man. I only have 4 weapons.
Yeah.
And like, I think I only maybe passed up 1 weapon. I don't even think I did pass up a weapon. I passed up a knife, and I'm not talking about knife.
Yeah. This gave me so many permanents, dude. Or so many cards.
90 events, dude. Like, I can't even use my ability. My only ability was on Fine Clothes and the Raven. We're both like blank characters, man.
This is gonna be hilarious, dude.
This is gonna be a real struggle. So what we talked about, guys, is we're gonna start out on normal, just in case we had horrible drafts.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like we might. It sounds like we do. And we're gonna see how that goes. We want to move over to hard eventually, like after the decks get a little bit more sharp.
That's the goal. If we can ever move it to hard, we will.
Oh no, I'm scared. All right, I'm ready. And I've never been more scared.
Oh my god, I'm actually I've never been more scared either. All right, hold on. I need to change our names here. I am Marie Lambeau, and what color am I? I am purple. And you are William York. Oh, and you're already red. Perfect.
Nice.
Billy Yorick.
Let me get you your chick. I believe she is in Dream Eaters. Is the bonus investigator? I'm trying to remember she was like a bonus investigator because she originally came out in a book. There she is. She was in Circle Undone. Okay. So it was like the only one that came with like 5 other than Lola. Because she was like a promo that was released 8 million years ago, and they finally put her out in Circle Undone. She's awesome though. Like if you can make it work.
Do you know where Marie came from?
Yeah, I give it to you right here.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
The Entertainer. All right, so I've gotten our background music via tabletopaudio.com up. We have our decks here locked and loaded. We got our people, and we are here. There's an 8 scenario campaign for Alice in Wonderland. We are starting here with Arkham in Wonderland, which is scenario 1. There's some special stuff happening that we will discover on the way. Matt, anything else you want to talk about before we read things?
The only thing I'll mention, guys, is that this mission has like a pretty significant amount of story between every mission. So, get ready for a little bit of reading before and after. I'm not talking anything wild, but like every mission has like an interlude after it. So you're going to have the ending and an interlude. So be ready for that.
Okay. Here we go. So Arkham Horror, Alice in Wonderland, a realm of pure madness. In that direction, the cat said, waving its right paw around, lives a hatter. And in that direction, waving the other paw, lives a March Hare. You visit either you like. They're both mad. But I don't want to go among mad people, Alice remarked. Oh, you can't help that, said the cat. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad. Lewis Carroll of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. All right. Let's go. Right here. Prologue. The incident was at first assumed to be a case of fatigue and paranoia. A traveling Englishwoman by the name of Alice Liddell collapsed screaming as the train arrived at Arkham's North Side station. Other passengers tried to console her, but Miss Liddell was in a state of sheer panic. The man dressed in newspaper, the goat, and the beetle. You saw them too, didn't you? She pled to the onlookers, but they only shook their heads in bewilderment. It's still following me after all this distance. How far will be far enough? The young woman's panic quickly mounted, and the passengers called for the conductor to escort her off the train. She begged them not to keep her, that she must continue her journey immediately, but her protests were ignored. Who could believe such a preposterous story? You yourself might have doubted her, too, if you had not seen these strange figures that Alice described in the brief moment before she collapsed. You depart the train as soon as possible, but find no trace of Miss Liddell on the platform. Porters tell you that the police got involved and decide to take her to Arkham Asylum for temporary care. You wrinkle your nose at the prospect of the infamous sanatorium doing her any sort of good. Whatever Alice saw on the train must have existed, however briefly, and you must speak with her to find out what it was and why it fills her with such powerful dread. You head home to prepare to have an in-depth talk with Miss Liddell. Arkham has long been plagued by weird, ghoulish, and arcane. It may not have been as big a shock to you as it might have been to others, but the fact that the foreigner was affected immediately upon arriving in Arkham strikes you especially odd. As you gather your things at home, your mind runs over the hundreds of possible evils that could be haunting Miss Liddell, each less pleasant than the last. You pocket some weapons and extra materials on the off chance that you'll have to confront anything sinister. Your own house lies across the city from the asylum, giving you plenty of time to speculate as you trek over to Arkham's downtown district. You hope that it's just your eyes playing on your fears, but the city seems darker than it should for a summer afternoon. All right. Here we go. Scenario 1, Arkham in Wonderland. You enter the asylum and approach the receptionist expecting a long and tedious chain of permissions, but are pleasantly surprised to find that Alice can be freely visited. Miss Liddell was quite cooperative upon her arrival and was granted a furnished room without restraints. An orderly escorts you down one of the less pleasant halls and into Alice's room. She sits on the edge of the bed with her hands folded and her head snaps up as you enter, apprehension plastered on her face. Once you make it clear that you believe her story, however, Alice relaxes visibly, but her worried expression remains. What you saw was a dream, she explained slowly, one from my childhood of a strange place called Wonderland. How innocent it once was. Her voice trails off and she begins to tremble. When I was younger, I believed it to be a real place. It all seemed so real to me then, and it was that belief that drew the attention of something dark, a great and terrible creature that dwells in the shadows and feeds on dreams. But rather than devour Wonderland, the creature strengthened it. No, it raised it like cattle, fattened it. Wonderland became more vivid and real than I ever imagined it could be, and it grew beyond my ability to control. Now, in recent months, my dreams have begun to manifest in the real world. Her story is utterly fantastical, but you find yourself drawn in even more. Alice continues with deep terror beginning to surface. The creature is using me to bridge the gap of reality. It wishes to merge the waking world with Wonderland in order to consume them both. It began in my hometown of England, where the world began to unravel around me. I fled, hoping to find finding a way to escape it, but it follows me no matter where I go. Alice looks to you with an exhausted desperation in her eyes. And now that I cannot leave, it is only a matter of time until your own city of Arkham begins to unravel too. You must find a place to stop this being, for your own sake, if not for mine. Please, you must find a way. You reassure Alice to the best of your ability and depart the asylum, wondering how you could even begin this bizarre task. As you exit, the familiar set of Arkham's downtown district ripples before your eyes like a band of hot air in the summer, slowly beginning to distort. Before you can act any further, a grinning mouth appears before you and a striped cat soon blossoms around it. Welcome to Wonderland, it suddenly purrs, or perhaps you had better welcome Wonderland instead. The longer you wait, the more of it there is, and the less of you there may be. Garathnaka is hungry, and it is nearly supper time. All right. So we got set up.
Everything is set up here. Yep. So this is pretty straightforward when everything's set up. Locations here both have we know they have a non-Wonderland side. We don't know what's on the other side, but you can probably guess based upon what the front side says.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise it's pretty simple. We do begin play at the Arkham Asylum, which is there.
All right.
And I believe they should already have their clues placed on them. It doesn't look like they spawned naturally.
Okay, and it's what, 2 per? I can put boom boom. All right. And
okay. So we have 3 locations with VP on them from what we can see so far. So that's nice.
Yep.
Heal a horror. Oh yeah, I guess let's draw our hands before we look at the agenda and acts.
Yeah, that sounds good. Shuffle up. This is gonna be real bad, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I got me a diary, a stray cat, an open gate, fighter flight, and a backpack. Oh, starting with a backpack is actually interesting.
Yeah, it could help you find some
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
hard
rid of
up.
my fighter flight and my open gate right now.
Sick. I did not find any of my weapons in the 9 cards. Well, I guess technically 12 cards I looked at.
Do I
11
want to
cards.
keep my dream diary right now? Um,
Um,
how does this thing
I don't
work?
know. Do you need a consistent buff card? Do you want to try to? I mean, I guess you could.
I'm gonna try to get a spell or something, or like other things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my backpack and like look at other 4 cards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I got a lantern. I got some Sixth Sense. This is much better.
And or a special card.
Okay, yeah, which is fast. When the agenda would advance by reaching its doom threshold, until the end of the phase, this agenda cannot advance by reaching its doom threshold. That's amazing.
Yeah. So the Mysterious Raven for me is actually infinite horror soak, which is nice, along with my fine clothes. So that'll be good. I didn't get a weapon, even though I dug through like 12 cards because I got 2 weaknesses.
Yep.
So the only thing I kept actually from opening has Rabbit's Foot. So I guess there's 11 cards, and I want that to help me dig. So hopefully nothing too bad spawns right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm setting everybody my horror threshold to 7, even though it's 8 because I have Arcane Research, so I automatically have a mental trauma.
Yep. And okay, so let's read the agenda and act and figure out what we're doing.
Okay, Agenda 1A, 3 Doom Threshold, a tide of madness. Strange waves of distortion sweep over Arkham, devolving it quickly into chaos. The city is rapidly being warped and blended with the wonderlands of Alice's dreams. Buildings and landmarks distort into unfamiliar forms, while the people unfortunate enough to be caught in these ripples are likewise distorted. You hope that you can find some way to stop or reverse these changes before you yourself are transformed by the events. Act 1A, 4 Clue Threshold, Sphinx's Riddle. You question the strange cat, but it speaks in circular logic and nonsensical terms. You get the feeling that it is testing you rather than helping you. If you want actual answers on how to stop Garathnica, you have to scour the city and watch the changes up close. Okay. So this doesn't give us a... Okay.
Yeah.
We just have to get the 4 clues and then we choose one to advance it. It doesn't give us like a place to go or anything. Okay.
Exactly. All right. Well, I don't think it matters terribly who goes first here unless you have something. I don't have anything that's going to help you in this end.
Yeah, I don't think it's matters. I think I'm going to play probably Sixth Sense and Lantern and maybe move or something.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to play... Actually, hold on. We're already at a location with clues, right?
Yeah. Let me try to get the 2 clue places because I might be able to do that on normal.
Okay. So... Oh, I can choose an investigation to another one. Sixth Sense. Oh, they're all Shroud. All right. Shroud 3 is like the hardest anyway. Oh, no, there's a Shroud 4 over here. All right, let's play Sixth Sense. Let's play... Should I play Lantern now since I have Sixth Sense out? Maybe I'll play the backpack.
I mean, well, here's the thing. I'm sorry to say this, but like, it's just better for you to play Lantern and not play Sixth Sense because you can only activate the Investigate on one of them, and Lantern effectively makes your book a 5, and Sixth Sense makes your book the same stat of 4.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So no, you shouldn't waste your money on Sixth Sense. That's what I was trying to say. Is like it's not really good for you.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's play a backpack then.
Oh yeah.
And then here we go. After enter play, search the top 6 cards of your deck for 3 non-weakness items supply cards. Attach them face down for the backpack. Shuffle your deck. Cool. So let's do this. Let's draw 6 cards. Items, right? Or supplies? I think it was the only 2.
Yep. Not bad though.
Okay.
Like those are both good ones.
All right, cool. Shuffle these. And I want to remember that I have these in here. I'll just put them over here. And I have 1 buck. Oh, whoops. Let me draw this hand again. I have 1 buck and 1 action left. I'm going to investigate. Do I have to exhaust this thing? No, I guess not.
You do not.
-1 shroud. So I'm a 4 to a 2. Yep. 4 to a 2. Start.
Victory too. Oh dang.
+1. You may add a doom or remove a doom from a card you control. So I can just put a doom on anything, or
Yeah, you could. You could put a doom on something.
like
if you want
I
to.
could put a doom on Lantern and discard Lantern if it's really bad.
That's true, but then.
But
you'll
I don't
one-
have a spell to use my ability on anyway, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I mean that would be the one reason to play Sixth Sense is if you get doom, but like, is it really worth us losing a whole turn right now if they only 3 threshold?
No, absolutely not. So I'm going to grab a clue, and that's my turn.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm going to do action 1, play a Lucky Rabbit's Foot.
Okay.
So these locations, this one right here gives you double bucks if you do a resource action there.
I like that.
This one gives you double cards. This one reduces the cost of assets. This one lets you search for an item or spell and draw it. I'm going to.
Interesting.
This is stupid. I'm gonna draw a card, see if I can find like a weapon. Nope. I'm going to then play. Actually, I'm gonna move just in case an enemy spawns. I can like first action scene of the crime it.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
So that'll be my sick turn.
Okay. So no enemies, and it is upkeep.
Yep.
And then we'll do a doom, 1 of 3. And then we'll do some bad cards. And I will get... Whoa, look at the art on this thing. Distorting Influence. If there is no copy of Distorting Influence attached to your location, then attach Distorting Influence to your location. Otherwise, it gains Surge. Investigators at attached locations swap their base values of their head and their book to their fist and their foot. Action, take a damage, discard this. This is super interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. And so right now it doesn't seem like it's hurting you at all.
No. Well, yeah.
So, I mean, if anything, it lets you punch easier. Disjunction. Discard any number of cards from your hand or from play whose total cost is equal to your location shroud. If you cannot, take damage. So from play, from my hand, a total of 3.
Total of 3.
Well, I do not see myself playing Dynamite anytime soon. I know that's overpaying for it.
Yeah.
I just don't.
No, I think that's right.
Yeah. So that's going to be my.
Otherwise,
my
it would be handcuffs Raven.
Yeah, well, handcuffs Raven, and I thought about that. That wouldn't be too bad because I could kill 2 enemies to get him back. But like, I think I'd rather just have the Raven out to get Clue faster
Yeah.
than have to like wait for an enemy. So, yeah. Well, that was a pretty tame Mythos Faith.
Yeah, that was not bad.
All right. So, you want to see how getting that Clue goes? You want me to?
Yeah. So my clue is now my foot, right? Is now my foot stat.
No. I thought it said mind and book, and foot and punch. You're exactly the same.
Swap their base values in mind and foot. Oh, okay. Yeah. So if I use my lantern to investigate here, I'm a 4 to a 2. Yep. Here we go. Skull. Minus X. X is equal to number of Wonderland locations in play, max of a 5.
0.
I don't think any Wonderland locations are in play, right?
No. These are all non-Wonderland.
All right, so I get a clue. Get rid of
Okay.
this. Then
right.
I have 2 more actions. I'm going to... No, I don't want to play my sword cane. I'm going to move.
Okay.
Should I go to your location or go...
I think go here.
Yeah, I'll go
because
here.
that's 2VP on it.
And then
And I can always go to the
investigators
other
at
two.
Independent Square get +2 skill value on all their tests made on or against cards with the Shadow trait with Victory 2. I'm going to do an investigate here. And so I will be a 4 to a 1. And I get a clue.
Set up. These do all have a little bit of story on them, I just realized. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. The Asylum doesn't have the greatest track record of actually curing their patients. You hope that you won't have to leave Alice here for very long. The Bank of Arkham, where Matt is the bank is nearing its closing hours. Citizens and tellers alike are hoping to hurry through their business, even without the jumbled mess blossoming around the building. And Independence Square, where I'm at, the spacious square has few landmarks due to its popularity as a meeting place and is largely deserted in the early evening, leaving it wide open. All right, so I got a clue, I moved, and I got a clue.
Well, I might head over to the Curiosity Shop so that I can, again, potentially rip both those clues with Scene of the Crime later, or I can get one with Scene of the Crime and one with Raven. So,
Yep.
I think for now I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Or I can dig for a weapon. Actually, I can dig from a weapon from the Curiosity.
Yeah, you
Shop.
can go. You can move, and dig. Yeah.
Move, dig. Yeah. Top 6 cards for an item or spell.
Yep. You just
Okay.
have to spend $1 for it.
Ah, yes. I will do that. Okay. Let's look at the top 6. Sweet. Which gun do I want? I'm going to take... What am I right now? I'm just a base of 4. I'm going to take the automatic handgun just because it's the most options at the moment. So, oops. And that's the end of my turn.
Sweet. There are no enemies, so it is Upkeep Phase. We will add a Doom, so 2 of 3, so it'll tick over next turn if we don't do anything. And I will do bad cards. Disjunction. Discard any number of cards from your hand or from play whose total cost is equal to your location shroud value. You cannot take 1 damage, 1 horror. I believe it's 2 where I'm at. Yep. So I will discard... Oh, I guess I can discard 6 cents.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're going to get like a Doom sometime soon, it
No,
seems kind of redundant.
I think that's what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twisted Citizen.
Oh,
Spawn
dude, perfect
location
scene of the crime now.
It is because I can spawn it at my spot. Because I happen to have the location, one of the many locations with the most clues.
Yep.
At the end of Mythos phase, if there are any amount of clues on her location, place that. So ideally, I get the clues, equip my gun, taking a hit, and then kill her.
Yep.
Okay. So I will spawn her at my location, and there she is.
Sweet.
Um,
You want to go first to see how it goes?
Yeah, because I could also advance. Like, if I get these 2 clues, we can advance.
Yeah.
At any point. So.
Let's do it.
Sure. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend 2 on Scene of the Crime.
Yep.
Has to be my first action. It is does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
So I put both those clues off there.
Perfect.
Action 2. I'm actually gonna equip my gun instead of playing like 1-2 punch because seems better to me. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
I
you
don't have
can't.
money. I don't. Okay, so what I will be doing instead is I will be playing 1-2 punch.
Ooh.
Or just punching her. Wait, I could handcuff her. Hold on. Let me see how this works. This is stupid. But it does let you drag them around for things like Scene of the Crime.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Okay, so the handcuff is not attached to an enemy, only used on humanoid. She fits the bill.
Yep.
And then what is the stat? If you use punch against, I have to do an evade stat, so do my punch against her foot. So I'm up only 1.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, this is normal mode, and we're just trying to have some fun right now.
Yeah.
I've never used this, so I'm going to spend 2, which does mean I get hit for 1 and 1. Guys, this is not normally what I'd advise.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to attempt to evade this idiot here with my stat of 4 versus 2. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to pitch anything.
-0.
Hey, dude, I slapped this chick in handcuffs.
Yeah. Sweet,
so
dude. It's getting kinky in Wonderland.
So basically, she's exhausted. And this is on her. I don't know if this actually exhausts.
The attachment
She cannot
ready and Doom cannot be placed on it. So yeah, it's like permanently exhausted.
Dude, neat. I did it.
Yeah, okay. Dude, you did it. It's awesome.
Your go. You can decide if you want to advance now or get that clue first or what.
Let's advance.
Okay.
So I will. I have 3 clues. You have 2. Do you want to keep a clue or no?
Sure. I guess just in case there's something weird, I'm less likely to get him than you. So.
Okay. So you keep a clue.
Okay.
And let's advance the act. All right. Act 1B. New neighbors. The cat appears again on the tree limb just above you, grinning as ever. Truth is far more true when found than told, it purrs, but the shadows are growing long. Don't you think it's time you went home? Not your home, of course, but Alice's. It's in the neighborhood, you see. Put the set-aside abandoned house into play. The lead investigator must immediately take control of the set-aside the Cheshire Cat Grinning Guide card. Shuffle the set-aside Cheshire Cat encounter set into the encounter deck.
So, I assume you are the lead investigator?
Yeah.
So here you go.
Yep.
And where's the Cheshire set?
Yeah, I have to get the Grinning Guide, yep. The Cheshire Cat encounter set goes into the encounter deck. And the abandoned house came into play somewhere.
Hold on, I'm not seeing...
I love it. All right, while you're looking at that, I'm going to look at this Cheshire Cat. The Cheshire Cat Grinning Guide, permanent ally creature Wonderland. Reaction: when you would fail a skill test by exactly 1, you would automatically succeed instead, and you flip the cat. Forced: when the player controlling the Cheshire Cat would be defeated or would resign, choose another player. That player immediately takes control of the Cheshire Cat. Okay, so somebody's always going to have the cat. I'm just curious about what's going to happen on the other side when you have to flip this thing.
So this right here goes here. The abandoned house. What I don't know is where the Cheshire Cat encounter set is. Let me pull things out because I see 3 things in here that look like assets and don't look like encounter sets. No. I don't remember having this problem before. Sorry. Do you see an encounter set sitting out here somewhere that like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, is like a bag that's like hidden from view?
Check this deck. Hold on. I wonder if... Let me double check. There's an icon for it over here. Looks like a little cat. Let me see if they're already in the deck or something.
Oh, okay. Otherwise... What are these? Oh, these are tokens for interludes. And okay, don't want to look too deeply at that. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in this little trunk. Whoa, that kind of got weird.
Sorry, I was picking up, moving around, make sure nothing's there. This is odd. I do not see a Cheshire Cat encounter set. In here, let me double check this bag.
No, That's just the official stuff.
That's embarrassing. Okay, what I can do is I can go open a separate table and see if I can find it in there. If maybe it just randomly went missing.
Okay.
Can we go ready that real fast? That's my best guess. Is I can. So I'll step out for a second.
Yeah, you'll step out. I will talk about this abandoned house that's in here.
Okay.
So everyone, the abandoned house that came in here is connected to the circle and to this little apostrophe. Arkham Wonderland, you cannot enter the abandoned house while there are clues on connecting locations. You don't recall seeing a house at this spot before, or a house like this anywhere in Arkham at all, for that matter. So we need to grab clues off of the newspaper office and the Bank of Arkham before we can even get in here. Where am I right now? I'm at Independence Square. Okay. You got the clues here. Oh, and then while you're also doing that, I will read the next act deck. Act 2A, House Sitting. Amid the chaotic overlap of this other world, an English country house has appeared in the neighborhood just south of you. If what the cat suggested is true, then the key to stopping these worlds is from merging lies inside. After an investigator enters the abandoned house, advance. So we just have to get there. We need to get the clues and just get there.
Okay. So we can only enter from a place that doesn't have clues on it, but it's not that they both don't have to have clues on it. It's just a place like we're entering from, right?
You cannot enter. Yes, you're right. You're right. We just have to clear clues on one of them and then get in there.
Let me look in here again.
And then I want to read my mystifying song again. Fast. Play when the agenda would advance. Until the end of the phase, the agenda cannot advance. Okay, interesting. So I have a choice. I could delay it, but
the Cheshire Cat encounter set is underneath the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, it is?
Do you have a stack of cards there?
Yeah.
There it is.
There's a bunch of cards in there.
Okay, there you go.
Look at that. There was 5.
All right. So yeah, I'm coming back then.
Okay.
That's where it was.
Yeah, he was chilling
That
underneath.
makes sense.
All right, so he's gonna go into the encounter deck, right? Get shuffled in.
No, he I believe sits in front of you, but the encounter cards do.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So there's 5. There's 5 cards in his encounter set that I'm gonna put into the encounter deck and shuffle in.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So and
so
he's
the
on
rest
the
of my turn.
Okay. So you read what Cheshire Cat does?
Yeah, I did.
Just don't forget his ability because it's super easy to forget.
Yeah.
And it's also awesome.
He's like Granny.
All right.
Granny. He's like souped up Granny Orn. I'm gonna try to rip this clue here just so we can get the victory, and then I'll move in and try to start getting clues over here.
I like it.
So I'm gonna rip this clue. I'm a 4 to a 1 because of Lantern. Elder Thing, -2. If you are at a Wonderland location, discard a card from your hand at random. Wow, that sucks. But I get the clue.
That would suck.
That's 1. Second action, I'll go here. Number 2. When you take the resource action, gain an additional resource. That's interesting. Do I just rip a clue here, or do I need to do something? I could play Arcane Studies. If I get a clue, I'm only a 3. I'm a 4 to a 2. You know, I'm gonna try to get a clue here. 4 to a 2.
Okay.
-1. I get it.
There you go.
Sweet. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, so enemy phase. This is handcuffed, so it is not ready.
Yep.
Then we have keep.
Keep. Okay. Oh, I picked up a lissogram. Cool, but so this ally takes up my. It says ally ? So and it doesn't have the icon, so it doesn't count, right?
Correct. So you can like put it off to the side. It does
Got
not
it.
actually take up a slot.
Okay. And so Doom here. I can stop this Doom. I don't know if it's really necessary so early in the game though.
Sure. Yeah, I don't either.
Okay.
That's your call.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
So 3. This goes. Oh. Is there? Hello? Okay. Agenda 1B. What dreams may come. The city is coming apart at the seams while shadowy creatures further unravel it by consuming anything they can tear apart. Buildings collapse as their bricks turn into ivory dominoes. Street lamps pop and blossom like daisies, and the very ground shifts like a rug on a polished floor. As distortions grow stronger, you wonder if the changes can possibly be reversed. Choose the Arkham location that is closest to the Arkham Asylum that does not have a Wonderland trait. Flip that location to its Wonderland side and place 2 clues on it. Each investigator at that location takes a damage and a horror. If each Arkham location in play also has a Wonderland trait, each investigator who is not resigned is defeated. Otherwise, flip this agenda back to its A side.
Closest to Arkham. So that means itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I guess not the one. So we'll flip.
Oh no, this one. They said the Arkham Asylum, right?
Oh, the asylum. I thought it was by the abandoned house. You're right.
Yeah. It flips itself, and then it says it gets 2 clues.
Yeah, it gets 2 clues.
Okay.
So, and it says, at the end of the round, deal 1 horror to each investigator. Here, splotches of color and bizarre structures coil around the Gothic building, pressing in on all sides and merging haphazardly. You can't hazard a guess at just what they might be. Victory 2.
So we just lost that VP.
Yeah. Dang, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
And it still has this thing on it?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Although it doesn't really matter to you too much. In fact, for me, it actually kind of helps me get clue a little bit if I really wanted to, but
yeah,
it's a long way. Okay, right. So what's interesting here to take note of is if every time this advances, it's flipping the one closest to here.
Yeah.
That means this location is going to flip in the next 6 turns, locking us out of here. But maybe that's okay. Or you clear clue off of this one, or I clear clue off of this one, and then we have, 9 turns.
Yeah.
But we may not even need that time.
Yeah, we might not need that time. All right, we have to do bad cards.
Yep.
All right, another distorting influence. So this is going to go here.
Okay. Nonsensical advice. I'm sorry, Lau. Oh, no, wait. No, this one's not the one I thought it was.
Okay.
Shuffle any amount of cards from your hand back into your deck and draw an equal amount of cards. For each card you did not shuffle back into your deck, lose a resource. Well, I was going to spend money and play my gun, but I think I'm just going to shuffle them all and.
Yeah, you could get your own back. Yeah.
Ooh, crap. Yeah, I could get a different gun back too. So, I don't see any reason to lose bucks. Nothing in there was super important this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, but there is this.
Oh,
so that's fun. Okay.
Take a direct horror, 2 actions discard. Okay.
Oh, nice. I got my shovel at least. Okay, cool.
You got something.
So, and then this surges. Vanished away. Surge peril. I take.
Okay, so you're taking it.
I draw another card. So she's going to go on any
TC,
location.
dude. Another Twisted Citizen. Location with the most clues.
About her, she's going to keep getting doom on her.
So put her somewhere we can get to her. Yeah.
Do any of these locations gives you extra draw? That reduces asset cost. I guess of the 2, I'm more likely to want to use asset cost right now. It's probably not going to matter. I'm going to want to be closer to you, so I'm going to put her there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I don't know. What do you want to do this turn? Do you want to advance the act? Do you want to go and just scoop clues up? What's your heart telling you?
Yeah, I was going to scoop a clue and then go see what's in the house, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't think
cool.
I won't be able to kill this thing.
No. Do you want to do that before or after I potentially kill Twisted Sister?
Volp says you have to get clues from both before you can go into the abandoned house.
Does it?
You cannot enter abandoned house while there are clues on connecting locations.
You're right, Bulbs.
You're right.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. I
Yeah.
don't remember that before. I feel like maybe this got errated a little bit.
Okay, so maybe you go first, so that you can go in here, and then this jumps on you, and then I can jump in and get a clue or something.
Gotcha. Action 1. Play Gravedigger Shovel. 1, 2. Action 2. I'm going to move into here. Unfortunately, that means that I am going to not be able to kill this round. So that will mean that a Doom is going to go onto it. Unless you pick up all the clues, but a Doom going onto it's not necessarily bad.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to soak 1 and 1.
Okay.
So I'm going to... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can do this round. I'm sorry.
At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are no amount of clues that twists the location...
I need to clear Chronophobia this turn.
Oh,
next
right.
So maybe this turn get this, and then go start working on that VP, and then the next turn we'll go in there. Like then I'll come and do it or something.
Wait. Oh, start working on this VP over here at the Asylum.
Yeah, unless you think you can deal with her. Me going in and grabbing her basically means I'm taking 1 damage and 2 horror.
Yeah, I know. I can't do anything. Like if I had my Storm of Spirits or something.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine. I think that just do it this way.
Okay.
Where you get some clue in the meantime or something, and that'll be just fine.
Okay, that sounds good. So I'm gonna get clue at the location I'm at. I will be a 4 to a 1, or 4 to a 2. Sorry. -1, so I get a clue there.
Got it.
I'm going to move up here and get a clue here, and I will be a 4 to a 2. And I get a clue up there. I'm going to end my turn here, though, so something happens to me. I will get a horror at the end of the round. Okay.
Yeah.
I will just take the horror now. Before I forget.
I guess we could have had you come in and finish off Twisted Citizen with your lantern, but I feel like your lantern's getting a lot of value.
No,
right
the
now.
lantern, I'm scooping clue with that.
Yeah.
I need it.
Okay. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so then now we're on enemy phase. So she sits here and
gets a Doom.
She's actually not going to gain the Doom until the end of the Mythos phase. So technically that would be after we check the threshold. So it's really far away, but just we can put on there now to remind us.
Yeah.
But that's actually really important. That gives us an eternity to deal with her.
Okay, cool.
And then upkeep.
Upkeep. All right. And then Doom. 2 of 3 because there's 1 on that Twisted Sister. And then bad cards. All right. Edge of your vision. Test mind X. X is equal to the location's shroud value, which is 3. Okay. So test mind 3. If you fail, search the encounter discard pile and deck for a shadow enemy and spawn it engaged with you. If you search the encounter deck, shuffle it, then take 1 horror for each shadow enemy at your location. So I do want to pass this. I'm a 4 to a 3. And I think I can pitch my Unexpected Courage, actually.
Okay.
So I'm a 6 to a 3. This should be good. -3, I pass.
Nice. Okay. It's big. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's.
Oh
just
yeah,
one
that's
of
right.
the
You can
effects.
put it somewhere else. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I want to put it somewhere else. I don't have anything to give me a bunch of extra damage right now. Otherwise, I'd put it in my location.
Yeah.
Okay. Or in the next one. All right. So then that's that. So I can go first so that you can end your turn here if need be.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Action 1 is move. She hops on me.
Yep.
Lagging. Okay, there we go.
Where'd the Doom go?
I don't know where the Doom
It
went.
just disappeared.
I see one right here just floating, so it
Okay,
must
cool.
have gone flying. Okay. action 2, so if I swing, I'll be a 6 versus a 3. I'll be up 3. That feels fine to me because Cheshire Cat effectively makes me up 4.
Yep, 6 to a 3. +1.
+1.
Awesome.
Last swing. -2.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, that's one problem solved. I think I'm gonna bury her deep, dude.
What? What is this? Add that enemy to the victory display. Oh my gosh! And victory 1, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, Billy Orr, dude, is amazing.
Billy Orr's ability to do a much easier delve too deep is nice.
that's so rad.
Much nicer. All right. And then that's my turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna scoop this last clue while I'm here. I will be a 4 to a 2. -1, so I'm gonna scoop that clue. Then I'm gonna move, I guess, to your location.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay.
All right. So enemy phase. This Twisted Sister is gonna get a doom, right?
So she's not yet. It's actually really important, the timing on this.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't matter last time, it does this time. So right now we have enemy phase. She does nothing. She sits here. Then we upkeep. Now we go to doom phase. So you add 1 doom, which will put us at 2 of 3.
Okay. Hold on. I got Baron dude.
Oh no.
When it into play, he cannot leave play while he has less than 3 doom on him. What? When any amount of damage is placed on an investigator in Baron's location, placing additional damage on that investigator. Fast action, exhaust him, place a doom on him. If he has 3 or more doom on him, discard. Oh no.
He's really, really, really bad in a mission that has a maximum of 3 doom threshold.
So I can't play an ally to overwrite him. The only way to get rid of him is to put 3 doom on him.
Let me double check. Yes. Yeah, so normally you could, but he has the phrasing, he cannot leave play while he has less than 3 doom on him.
So in a scenario that keeps going at 3 doom, there's almost no way I can get rid of him unless I proc my ability. Like if I get a star and fast action him and if I get 2 stars and a fast action, I can do it on like.
Yeah. So I think it's the second he has 3 doom on him, that would happen. So if at any point in time you rip your star when this is at 0,
yeah,
we could go for it. But otherwise, yeah, he's really bad. He's really bad in this mission. He's the Lord of the Cemetery, and the good news is, at some point, if you do put a doom on him, you can get a free spell action, which is taking initiative.
That's true. That's true.
So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, what did you say? We're getting doom.
Yeah. So we're at 2 of 3. So this technically comes on at the end of the Mythos phase. This right now is when we check to see if it advanced.
Yep.
It doesn't. So I'm going to put this here now, but it actually happens after we draw our cards and resolve them.
Okay. Yeah, Vulp says he also has a great suit. He does have a great suit.
Matt
has 2 suits, but they're not as good as Baron's.
Style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be like Baron
Yeah.
Samedi. All right. Well, let's hope our bad cards aren't too bad.
Oh, God, yeah. Here we go. Abandon Reason, test mine 3. If you fail, attach Abandon Reason to your location and place 1 doom on it. If Abandon Reason has no doom on it, discard it. Take a horror, remove a doom. Interesting. But it doesn't say on the card that this doom can force the agenda too. So I think we're okay. So I'm a 4 to a 3 here.
Yeah, it'll automatically discard itself.
Yeah, so I'm not going to pitch anything to it. So it's just 4 to a 3.
It doesn't make any difference.
I fail. So let's put in my location and put a doom on it.
Got it. And actually, that means I don't have to worry about her this turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to worry about her because she's going to keep doing that.
Yeah, and she's going to get 2 doom. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the extra doom won't matter right now. It will matter. Yeah, okay, it will matter. Put Curiouser and Curiouser into play in your threat area. As an additional cost to investigate, if there are more clues on any other location, then yours, take a horror. Luckily, I don't care about this because I'm not investigating.
Yep.
If I was, that would be really obnoxious.
Yeah.
But it's actually a really cool card. I like the design of this one a lot. You're so curious that you can't just... You have to spread out your attention everywhere.
Yeah. You can't concentrate.
Yeah.
And I like, and you have to do a mind test to like get over it. It's pretty good.
So basically, we can ignore her for the turn. We can ignore this for the turn. So if you want to try to scoop this clue up, we can go in there and kind of like...
I think that's what we should do. Try to scoop the clue and then get into the house.
Because otherwise we're going to lose 2 VP or we're going to lose the ability to go in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and once we go in here, that'll flip to the other side and it shouldn't say that anymore. So we just got to get in there once.
Yeah.
Unless it says on the other side.
All right, so I'm gonna go. It's a 4 to a 2. 4 to a 2. Here we go. 0. Okay, I got a clue. Second action, I'm gonna try to get that a clue. 4 to 2. I'm gonna tentacle.
Bummer.
All right, that's a bummer. And then the last one is a 4 to a 2. Do I need to pitch anything, or is it just worth it to just do? Remember, I have Mystifying Song too, so I can prevent this next agenda from advancing as well.
Which, I guess let's see if you get this clue. Because
Yeah.
if you get this clue, then I don't think we necessarily have to.
Yeah.
But if you don't, we might want to.
Okay. I'm going to do 4 to a 2. I like my stuff. I wish my Arcane Studies was out. All right, I got it. -2.
Nice. Okay.
So that's my whole
Took a-
turn, which means I free you to go down and check the
Yeah.
house.
So I was going to go up there if you could get in there and didn't need me, but given the situation, I am going to walk in here now. So first action, I'll head into the abandoned house. You don't recall seeing a house at the spot before, or a house like this anywhere in Arkham, at all for that matter. The house is almost entirely empty. It's strangely tranquil amid...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No clue
That's the
in
act.
2 Shroud, but we advance the act.
So let's see what that does.
Yeah, interesting. Act 2B, the way in. You open the door to the quaint house and step inside hesitantly. The rooms are mostly bare, and what little furniture remains is covered with dusty white sheets. The whole search seems more futile by the moment until you enter a room whose only furnishing is a large mirror on the mantel above the fireplace. Curiously, the mirror's surface ripples intermittently, and through it you can see an entirely different room. As you approach for a closer look, the scratching of paws on the old wooden floor directs your attention back to the hall behind you. A white rabbit dressed in an old Victorian clothing dashes away, clutching a pocket watch and mumbling to itself. You won't get a chance to investigate both before Arkham unravels completely. The investigators must choose. This is so cool. We have to find out what the rabbit is up to. Put the set-aside White Rabbit into play at Abandoned House. Advance to Act 3A, follow the White Rabbit. We have to figure out how to get inside that mirror. Put the set-aside the Looking Glass into play at Abandoned House. Advance to Act 3A through the Looking Glass. Okay.
So we're on the last act either way, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I can't help you here because I know what I did last time,
Okay.
so I want you to...
So
make the choice.
let's talk it through, and I'm gonna let if you are in chat and you let me know what you are considering as well. I will take your thoughts into consideration. But I kind of want to follow the rabbit, my friend. That's sort of where I'm feeling, cause I don't know. Mirrors are scary, dude. Mirrors are real scary. So if anybody in chat has anything to add, let me know. Otherwise, we're just gonna follow the rabbit. Oh, Evil Pickle 666 says rabbit. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else feeling rabbit with me, or are we gonna do mirror? What's going on? Actually, I'm taking a moment here to use the bathroom really quick, and so I'm gonna let chat think about it a little bit. So hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick.
All right, guys. So now that he's gone, I went through the mirror. That was my decision. So if he ends up going with the rabbit, Well, then that's awesome. I also see that his finger's moving even though he's not there. Oh, that's my finger moving. That's really creepy. I've never noticed that before. So, what do you guys think so far? I mean, I know that this is still relatively early on into the fan campaign, but mechanically, artistically, thematically, I mean, so far, you guys think this is like a cool mission? What are you feeling? I've always been a fan of like Arkham. Well, I guess Alice in Wonderland and Arkham, they share that kind of can you trust your mind? Are you going insane thing? And so in this case, I think there's a lot of really good overlap as far as what it looks like. So
all right,
this is a really good way of doing it.
All right, we're going to do Rabbit? I think we're going to do Rabbit.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
so
sweet.
we're going to Act 3A, follow the White Rabbit. All right, this one, I guess. Okay. Act 3A, follow the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit seems to have the one thing you're looking for amid the constantly twitching landscape, purpose. If there's any method to this madness, you'll find it wherever the rabbit is headed. If there are at least 6 clues on this act, advance. And what do? We put the set-aside White Rabbit into play at the abandoned house. And the White Rabbit, oh, look at this. Chronophobic Cottontail, I like it. Wonderland creature, Wayfarer. At the end of the round, move the White Rabbit to the connecting location with the fewest investigators. When you enter the White Rabbit's location, test Book or Foot 4. You may spend any amount of clues to get +2 skill value for this test for each clue spent. If you succeed, place 1 clue on the current act from the token bank. Whether you succeed or fail, move the White Rabbit to the connecting location with the fewest. Oh, we have to chase this guy and just put clues every time we catch him if we do a test.
Yeah, which is interesting right now because I think I'm still in the window where I just entered the location and he popped in because that's what triggered the agenda.
Yeah.
Or the act advancing. So I think I can actually do this right now.
I think you can because he's at your location.
But
It's a reaction to when you enter the White Rabbit's location. He entered your location.
No, well, but it's
same thing.
Yes, he entered my location. But if you go back and you look at it, what caused me to flip the objective is entering the abandoned house.
Oh, that's right, and he was there. Got it.
Right. So I think it's like I'm still in that simultaneous window. Like so he spawned there, but it's all part of the same trigger. Like if I had to walk in and then spend clues, I don't think I could do it. But I think that I can do it in this case.
I think you're right too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend my 1 clue, and I'm gonna test. I guess that'll be Foot 5 against 4. I'm gonna make it 6 against 4 because I have a Lucky Rabbit's Foot that I'm not gonna use for anything else. And just kind of like
pitching?
Yep. -1. Okay, cool. So I take a clue from the token bank, put it on here.
Yep.
1 down, and he takes off this way.
And he takes off.
So if I follow him again, whether succeed or fail, he's going to run up or to the right.
Right.
So I can either stop here and like let you chase him down, or I'm going to chase him further away from you. Without me having any clues left right now, that's not great. So I'm thinking maybe I head back to you and then deal with her like next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the end of our players phase. The question is, do you want me to throw my song? Because one of these locations is going to flip.
So do you think that we can? Your song doesn't help anything here. Your song would stop this doom, but these dooms still have it over the edge. So in this case,
okay. Let me read this. It doesn't stop.
It stops doom being.
Okay. It stops it from reaching its doom threshold. It's way over its threshold. Got it.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I remembered wrong. No, actually, this does stop it because what it does is it just checks no matter how much doom is there, it just stops it from advancing. This does actually stop it from advancing.
Okay.
This does exactly that. I was wrong. I thought it stopped a doom from being placed. but it doesn't. It stops the agenda from advancing. So that's up to you because, I mean, I guess that, I mean, do we think we can finish him off before we flip one of these? Flipping this one wouldn't be too bad because we don't need it cleared to get in the house anymore. This one would be bad because it would get rid of the victory points. So, yeah, I think maybe then we do that. In which case, then what I can do...
I was going to say, if that's the case, I might fast action Baron, put a Doom on him, and then fast action him again on our turn to put another Doom on him, and then hope to get a star.
Yeah, there's literally no reason not to that I
Right?
can tell. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, you have the money for it and everything, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great idea. Okay, so I have 2 actions left. I'm going to Mysterious Raven for one of them. In case one of these locations does flip, I can go get clue off of it.
Cool.
And then I think I'm going to... This is to investigate, not to pick up clue. I think I'm going to spend emergency cash to get through.
Yeah. Volpson, Evil Pickle, think that this is an interesting set. Well done using Wonderland mechanics to Arkham and loving the theme. Yeah, no, so far it's really great. There are 8 scenarios to this campaign. And
Yep.
Volp says, how cruel using the rabbit's foot against the rabbit.
Now,
Yes,
Bulbs,
yes.
I didn't. He doesn't know I have it yet. Okay, he hasn't seen it yet. Oh, you're saying the one I pitched?
Yeah, the one
I
you
don't know if
pitched
that counts.
to get the skill test. Yeah.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe he does know. I have another one he doesn't know about yet, though.
All right. So what's happening now? It's enemy phase, right?
Yep.
So nothing happens, right?
No, because she'll actually get the Doom. She will still get the Doom. I'm just going to put it on her because it won't matter because you're playing Mystifying Song.
Yep.
But so that we actually do our upkeep first.
Right.
Rabbit only moves when we go in there. No, at the end of the round. So he is going to move away from both of us, actually.
When does that happen?
At the end after the upkeep phase. So that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Actually, if he moves up here, that means that I have a better chance of dealing with him up here. My stats that
Because your stats
are actually
switch.
better.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
So then I can try to chase him down first, and then chase him somewhere where you can chase him down, and we can kind of corner him.
We can corner him, yeah.
This is actually really cool how they did him. Okay,
Sweet.
So
Doom
now
threshold.
it does tick up. It does go to
So
3.
it does go to 3, right?
It doesn't advance.
And then I will pay $3 to play a fast action here, Mystifying Song, so that it doesn't go.
Yeah, that rules.
Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, I fast actioned him before the upkeep so that I could fast action him again and put another Doom on him.
Yep. Okay. And
And bad cards, right?
that goes, yes.
All right. Ooh, what is this? Cognitive Dissonance. If you do not control any clues, it gains Surge, but I do. Otherwise, test Book 2. This test gets +1 difficulty for each clue you control. Oh my god. So I'm testing Book 9. If you fail,
Good.
place one of your clues on your location. If you fail by 2 or more, lose an action. I'm probably going to lose an action
That
here.
sucks so much.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm testing Book 9.
No. Yeah, I don't see how you...
Yeah. All right,
you
but
pass
if I
this?
get a star on this, though, this is amazing.
Yeah. Getting the stars is good no matter what.
Yeah. So I'm a 4 to a 9. Here we go. Star. All right, I fail. I'm gonna lose an action. So let's.
And drop the clue.
There it is.
And drop the clue.
What's up? Wait, I drop a clue as well?
You fail, place one of your clues on your location. If you fail by 2 or more,
Oh,
lose
you
one
it,
action.
it both things happen. Got it.
Okay, that's fine. I can chase him one space away from you, I think. I go 1, 2, and then I can go here, try one more time, which will chase him to you, leaving you one away.
Oh wait, no, you gotta do your bad card though.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Possible paths. Attach impossible paths to your location. Oh no, this sounds bad for
Yeah.
me. When you would take an action to move out of location, test foot 0. The tested close increase by 1 for each location connected, so foot 2. If you fail, cancel the effects of the move. Well, there's no reason for us to ever come back in here.
Yeah.
Except for he's going to go back in there with the way I'm chasing him.
Right.
I think I have a pretty good chance of... Well, no, I don't have a great chance of passing.
You're a 3 to a 2, right?
Yes. I have the hiding spot pitch. I think I might do that. Because otherwise I'm not going to get any progress on the rabbit.
Yeah.
And it'd be really nice to get progress on the rabbit.
We need to start moving on the rabbit. Yeah, we can't waste any time.
All right, so I'm going to move out of here. Attempt to move out of here. I'm going to test impossible paths. I will pitch
5 to 2.
Spot, 5 to 2.
Okay, minus 1.
1, 2.
Minus 2, yep.
You succeed. So that's all good. Then second action, I move here.
Yep.
When I move in here, unfortunately, I don't have any more pitch cards, so I'm just going to test this. I'm going to have to test my foot now, which is a 4, because of the distorting influence.
Right.
It's swapping with my punch. So I'm going to test my foot as a 4 against a 4. I don't think I'm going to succeed. That's okay. I do have the Cheshire Cat, though, and I have Lucky Rabbit's foot. So
that's
I
a
do
success.
succeed, which is huge. All right, so I drop this on the act deck. Actually, we should probably just do this, huh?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
He runs. Right, I'm doing this right. Test that. If you succeed, whether you succeed or fail. Okay, so then I move. My last action will be to move into his location. This time, I'm almost certainly going to fail. But that'll push him towards you.
Yeah, so this is a 3 to a 4 test, right?
That will be a 3 to 4. Yes. -2. So I fail. I exhaust rabbits with the draw card. Then I'm going to choose to have him go this way.
Okay, cool.
Is that how it's with the Goose Investigators, right? So it just has to be a location where neither of us are at.
Right.
If possible. Okay. So you're up.
Cool. So I lost an action, so my second action will be to move to his location.
Okay.
Now I'm going to test a book 4 test. So I'm a 4 to a 4 right now. I can spend clue for +2, right? I'm going to spend 2 clues, I guess. And I'll be an 8 to a 4. I'm going to rip this skull, which is a -2, so we add 1. And he's going to leave.
So he goes either up or down.
What is better for us?
Up.
Up is
up
better.
For sure, because impossible paths.
Yep.
That would be the only reason.
And then I have another action.
Okay.
And I guess I just go up and then push him south again.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So here we go. Move him up. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use 2 clues. I'm an 8 to a 4. And -2. So I get another one up there, and he moves down here.
And you are going to take a horror at the end of the round.
Yeah, that's
so. Whenever you want to remember that, it's technically after upkeep.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. The only other thing that you can do, I don't know if it's worth it, is you could drop your open gate as a fast action. Doesn't matter right now with having other ones. Probably not. But
no, I mean, yeah, because I don't have the other open gate. I could just use it to pitch if I need it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we then are on to enemy phase. So that is it.
Yep.
How would you up?
So upkeep. Okay. Oh, so wait, hold on. Upkeep happens. I could do Baron before the Doom happens, right?
Let me double check your action window, but there should be an action window in upkeep. It's right over here. No. So upkeep phase begins. Your player window is before you ready your exhausted cards. Meaning then we go to the Mythos phase, and the Mythos phase checks the current Doom threshold before you get another.
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
It was a
then
good
there's
idea.
player window. Dang it. Okay.
So I mean, you could put a Doom on him, and then have it automatically cleared if you're really into that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then now, you got your chip and chair.
Yep.
Okay. So now technically this goes to 4 Doom,
Yep.
and then it becomes 5, 6, 7 Doom.
Yep.
So then all of it wipes.
Yep. All Doom wipes.
Oh, it's actually 9 Doom, huh?
Yeah.
This gets discarded. There's no Doom on it.
Yep.
And now we flip something. So, do you want to flip the one that I'm on that has VP, or the one that he's on that doesn't have VP but has higher shroud?
Ooh. Probably the one that he's on, so we can keep the VP.
Okay, I agree. I mean, I think there could be arguments for otherwise, but
Yeah. All right. So Bank of Arkham Wonderland style. Investigators at the Bank of Arkham cannot gain resources. The streets around the bank rise up jaggedly, cutting into the masonry and spreading like a forest fire. The shapes hardly seem natural, but branch off as if alive and growing. So I flipped it. Where did these clues come from?
from the
Oh, yeah. You get 2 clues.
it wasn't the agenda. It's whenever you advance it, you put 2 clues
Yeah.
out.
I think you're
And if
right.
either one of us was there, we take 1 damage and 1 horror. It's from the back of the thing right here.
Got it. If an Arkham location in play also has a Wonderland trait, each investigator who has not resigned.
No, if everything is now Wonderland.
Oh, I
it's
see.
repeat.
Okay.
But it's the top line. Flip that location to Wonderland side. Put 2 clues on it. Each investigator takes 1 damage and 1 horror.
Okay, got it. And then flip this back, right?
So we should be good there. So we only need to proc this thing twice.
Twice, yeah.
Okay. So.
Bad cards, right?
Oh yeah, that whole.
That whole thing. Oh no! Animated shadow, abomination X13. X is equal to the engaged investigator's based fist, which is a 1. So he's a 1/3/1. Animated shadow cannot make acts of opportunity or be engaged by other investigators. If animated shadow is evaded, defeat it. If the investigator engaged with animated shadow is defeated or resigns, discard animated shadow. Okay.
That's a cool little twist there. You know, it's not like that's going to happen very often, but your shadow's gone if you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. I also like the fact that you can't engage it for me. Like it's my shadow, right?
Yeah. So I cannot engage it.
So I can. I like how this is worded because it's like it's only as strong as you are, so it's just as difficult to get it, and it's difficult to evade it because it's your shadow. The whole thing is really great.
It's really well done.
Yeah.
And it actually brings up a really interesting question for a card in my hand now, because what I was going to do, I don't know if I can do, right? So what I was going to do is have me go first, end on your spot, and then have you just kind of like walk away. Then when he provokes his attack of opportunity, I would play this.
Yeah, but he doesn't
as
make acts
engage
of
an enemy and
opportunity.
resolve its attack against him. I can't engage him.
And this
But-
thing doesn't make acts of opportunity either.
But the second line, then deal it 1 damage. I don't know if it requires the first line to happen because there's a period.
see.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know that I can't get it to engage me. I know that it can't hit me. But does the 1 damage still happen? And that... So I think it does, and here's my reasoning. First of all, there's a period, which says it's 2 separate things.
Yeah.
Second of all, if I had to do the first to do the second, I think it would say, each enemy resolve attack against you instead. If you do, deal it 1 damage.
Yeah.
Or like in order to do that, deal 1 damage. This is not specifying that. This is saying that you do the first part to the best of your ability.
And then
Then
you
you
do the
deal 1
second
damage.
part. Yeah.
That's how I read it. Does anyone have any?
No,
arguments
I
against
think
that?
you're right because this game is very specific on things like that, where you know there's prerequisites for something to happen. There's words that they use and phrases. It's just and it's not here. So I think you're right.
Then, in that case, let me see what I get. Is my bad card.
Okay.
function. So I don't think I care about this at all. I have to get rid of something that worth 2 in my hand. I'll get rid of this oops.
This oops you didn't even
Number of
want.
cards.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so that's gone. Dude, so check this out. Check this out. This is so sick.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Dark Fuzzy.
I have a sick.
You have something sick, dude?
May I go first? Are you okay with me going first?
Yeah, dude. If you got something sick, dude, I want you to go first.
Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah.
I walk in, right?
Yep.
When I walk in, that triggers my ability to do the White Rabbit's test. Okay.
Yep.
It initiates his test. During the action window that I have to do his test, I discard Raven, taking a horror.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Discard Raven. Yep.
To discover a clue at my location.
That's correct.
Because it's a fast action, and you can do fast actions during any action window.
Yes.
So the test is initiated. Then I discard the 1 clue I just got to give myself
Plus
2
2
skill. So it's really
And because you're at a location with distorting influence, you have a base 4 on this.
So it'll be a 6.
6
right?
to a 4. Yep.
Okay. I succeed.
Nice.
So I would have succeeded anyway, even if that wasn't.
Yeah.
If that didn't work. So I put it at 5. That chases him over here. Then what I do is my last. I move up here.
Yep.
And then I don't know. It doesn't really matter what I do. I get $1. And then I will take a horror at the end of the round, but I'll worry about that if it matters.
Okay.
Now you can.
All right. The thing that kind of ruins your plan here is that Animated Shadow cannot make acts of opportunity.
Oh.
So if I move, it's actually not going to attack me when I move.
Oh.
But which
I didn't
is
even
actually
need to
better
draw.
because I can just move with him, proc the last rabbit, and then flip over the act.
Well. Okay. So wait. When I.
So you don't have to actually go
well,
up to me.
I can try just one more time against the rabbit then too.
Yeah. I think that might be better.
Because I don't know if these help you any more or less.
Yeah.
So sure. So I'll move in here, and
Wait, how
I'm
many
just
actions did
testing.
you have? Where did you start?
I started here.
Okay, so
So
you
I
moved.
Triggered that. He ran.
Yep.
Second action would be move. Here, I won't get that buck that I said before.
Yeah.
Move. I'll attempt to do it again.
Okay.
And if I just happen to rip, I have to rip a +1 or a 0 at this point.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going to draw 1 card. It's my ghouls. That changes things for me.
Oh God.
I totally forgot about my ability all game because
Yeah.
there hasn't been anything so really. I guess I'll just stop my turn.
Yeah.
I'll just lose my last action.
Okay. I mean, you could try to fight him, I guess.
I don't see a point. We're gonna win when you put the last clue on this guy, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Okay, so first action, I'm going to move down here. My dude doesn't do an active opportunity on me. I am a 4 to a 4. I'm going to spend my last 2 clue to make myself an 8 to a 4. -1. So we'll add the 6th clue to the top. And then we will advance. Act 3B, down the rabbit hole. Following the rabbit is no easy task. It moves rapidly through the unstable terrain without sparing a moment to notice you. You nearly lose track of it in the thick tangle of bushes, but finally catch a glimpse of the rabbit leaping down a hole. You approach the rabbit hole in exasperation, wondering how to proceed, but as you stand there, the hole slowly widens to a much larger and seemingly bottomless pit. You look to the cat for advice, but it merely grins, waiting for you to act. Foolish as it seems, you steel your nerves and leap into the pit. Resolution 1. All right. Where are we?
Here we are.
Resolution 1. For each defeated investigator should resolve investigator defeat first. We didn't. The terror of diving into the pit quickly fades into apprehension and soon curiosity. The counted seconds stretch to minutes, though easily tracked by the constant ticking of the clocks lining the walls of the rabbit hole. Just as you wonder if you might very well fall infinitely, The ground suddenly rises below you, and you land with surprisingly little impact. Rising to your feet, you spy the fleeting form of the White Rabbit once again sprinting down the long corridor before you. With no way back up, and Arkham likely in shambles anyhow, you have little choice but to continue following the strange creature. The corridors wind endlessly, diverging and converging like the tunnels of an ant colony. Doors fill every part of the walls, no two alike in shape, size, or style. Your curiosity is stifled, however, as you find each solidly locked. With no alternative but to continue down the hallway, you soldier onward in pursuit of the rabbit. In your campaign log, record that the investigators went down the rabbit hole, and each investigator earns XP equal to the Victory X value of each card in the Victory display, and then skip to Resolution 3. So, we went down the rabbit hole. Nice. And then we go to Resolution 3. Oh, and then we get the XP. So...
Yeah, tell me the XPs real quick. It should be 5 plus 1, right? 6.
We got that. We got this one. No XP here, no XP there, no XP. Oh, we got one over here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're right.
Nice. Okay. Not bad for
Not bad, dude. Not bad.
Okay.
Alright, and now we go to Resolution 3. Alright. I hope I do. I'm sorry. I do hope you'll forgive our cold hospitality. A welcoming committee simply couldn't be arranged. The Cheshire Cat appears before you, its grin ever constant. For the first time since the danger started, you at last have a moment to chastise the cat, appearing and disappearing, helping you and hindering you. It only proves to muddle your understanding of the bizarre events. I'm afraid I can't help it, the cat purrs serenely. My nature is madness. Everyone is mad in Wonderland, you see. You yourself are beginning to go mad, or else you wouldn't be here. You'd like to refute the cat, but you feel as if you were already walking a path of madness and trying to save Arkham from these bizarre occurrences. The Cheshire Cat orbits you slowly, observing you from all angles as it speaks. Still, I am a creature of Wonderland, and it is in my best interest to preserve my home, just as it is in your best interest to preserve yours. Quizzically, Alice has entrusted you with both. The cat rises up to stare you in the eye at an uncomfortably close distance. You'll carry on, of course, but how will you carry on? Like a surgeon cutting out the infection? Its head detaches to punctuate the point, or like a miner blasting all to oblivion. The cat's body scatters as if blown apart, but its head remains eerily in place. Whether you trim gently or tear it out by the roots, any feature is preferable to being consumed utterly. Alice would agree, I should think, assuming she is still lucid after being made into a gateway, of course. The cat's head fades away, leaving only its grin behind once more. You have a lot to consider and a long road ahead. As you travel through Alice's dreams, the fate of the mad realm of Wonderland also rests within your hands. Each denizen that you aid or destroy has a direct effect on the stability of the dreams. It may seem like a simple choice to cooperate with and save everyone you can, but the stronger Wonderland is, the more easily Gorathnica can use it to strike out against the waking world. Will you protect Wonderland while bolstering the shadows, or will you burn it away as you cauterize the wounds that the Eater of Dreams inflicted on Arkham? How will Alice's psyche fare as you traverse her strange dreams? Be aware of anything that could help preserve her sanity. Check the campaign log. If the investigators went down the rabbit hole, proceed to the interlude, the Dodo. This is interesting stuff that they're giving us right now. The fact that they're saying, like, things that you choose will have direct impacts on a number of things, like the state of Wonderland, the state of her psyche.
Look up here real quick, because it's about to be relevant. This is page 2 of the campaign log.
Oh my god, what is this?
Fragments
of Alice, Strength of Wonderland, Wonderland Boons, and Wonderland Banes. Oh man, okay.
You've seen that. Now we can go on to the Dodo interlude, and then that will be the first big decision. So just so you know, I actually did go through the mirror when I played, so we are going the opposite direction.
Oh, nice, perfect. I was afraid that I was going to choose the one that you did, and you're going to be like, God damn it.
It'd be cool either way. I'm excited.
All right, interlude, the Dodo. All right. Can I read this or? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Interlude, the Dodo. Check the campaign log. If the investigators went down the rabbit hole, proceed to seeking entrance. The endless march down the corridor of doors ends at long last as the hallway dead ends in a small enclave. In the center of the area stands a glass table with 2 curious objects on top, a bottle labeled Drink Me and a cake with the words Eat Me written in its decorations. You scan the walls for any other way forward and are shocked to discover an open door, only one that is scarcely knee-high and impossible to squeeze through. With endless wandering as your only alternative, you resolve to find a way through. Minutes pass without success, and you return to consider the strange refreshments on the glass table. If this truly is part of Alice's dreams, then there's a chance they might not be dangerous and perhaps might even help. You pop the cork on the bottle and take a wary sip, but the drink's effects quickly flow through you. At first, it seems like the room is growing larger, but soon you realize that you are shrinking. You brace for the worst, but find that the effect stops as you reach the right height easily to pass through the tiny door. At long last, you make your way forward to the sights and sounds of a vast sea. Any one investigator may choose to add strange refreshments to his or her deck. This card does not count towards that investigator's deck size. Let's check it out. Strange refreshment. This is so cool so far. Curious comestibles. Wonderland item uses 4 portions. If strange refreshments has no portions on it, discard it. Fast action. Exhaust strange refreshments and spend 1 portion. You get +2 fist or +2 foot for the skill test. The odd cake and drink cause you to grow and shrink whenever you use them. This would come in handy. This is probably more suited for your deck, I think, for the fist.
Yeah, especially because I can actually bring it back over and over
Yeah,
again.
I think so too. I think it's actually pretty rad in your deck. So I think you're going to grab it. And then we're going to skip to the caucus race. Oh man, I love this. A scene of commotion catches your eye as you step over a small dune and look down toward the shoreline. A motley pack of animals dashes about, seemingly without direction or destination. From the center, a dodo shouts words of action as he runs a short rut in the sand. Yes, that's it. Up that sandhill there, down the other side. There's no faster way to get dry. Dry? The suggestion seems absurd when most of the paths wander in and out of the surf. You walk over to investigate the bizarre event and notice the animals are in a sorry state as you approach closer. Some of the less hardy creatures have collapsed completely, while others don't appear to be breathing whatsoever. The dodo urges them onward all the same, seemingly oblivious to their exhaustion, let alone its own. The race must be won until the race is won. Come, you must join us. The investigators must decide, choose one. We have to stop them from hurting themselves, and you proceed to resting on their laurels, or we want nothing to do with this nonsense. Skip to a dead heat. Well, you haven't been part of this, so you can help me with this decision, right?
Based upon what they said earlier, what they said, like that last thing right here.
Right.
The whole thing is talking about traveling through the dreams. We can either aid these people, or these creatures, which seems like, the obvious choice to help them, in which case we strengthen Wonderland and turn Grethnaka, or we ignore it, in which case maybe he loses his influence, but then the Wonderland denizens go mad or deal with their fate or whatever it is that is bad for them. I want you to make the first choice because I know mechanically kind of the pattern here.
Oh, okay.
After this one, I'll interject.
Okay. I'm going to say we want nothing to do with this nonsense, and we're going to skip to a dead heat. Okay, so we're going to go to a dead heat. A dead heat. You give the dodo a firm no and take a few steps back to let the strange animals continue their race without you. You're not sure what stopping them would accomplish, if anything, but you don't have time to reason with these deluded creatures. Before you can continue on your way, a rapid change sweeps over the runners. Each frantic step they take sends out a noise like a cracking bone, and their gaunt bodies begin to wither even further. The dodo urges the racers to continue, even as his own body begins to skeletonize. Onward, ever onward. And then the dodo's final urging is cut short as bones take one final lurch forward and collapse into the sand. You stare in bewilderment as the rhythmic sounds of the sea and wind replace the bedlam of the race. Perhaps Wonderland is just as unstable as Arkham at this point. In your campaign log under Wonderland Banes, record the dodo. Oh no. I didn't want him to die. I just... God damn it. Each investigator earns 1 bonus XP as he or she gains insight into Wonderland's stability from the creature's deaths. Okay. And then you add 1 skull to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right, and I proceed to the guidance from Alice. All right. So we got an XP, the dodo was a bane, and we added a skull. Okay. Guidance from Alice. You depart from this bizarre spectacle following the shoreline steadily. Landmarks are far and few between, making the beach seem endless in either direction. As you ponder where to head next, the sound of the sea wind changes, and you hear faint tones resembling Alice's voice, though the words are indiscernible. You look out over the surf, and to your astonishment, the tide recedes all at once, leaving behind an arrangement of stones and shells. The debris portrays a vague map of your current position, with a series of arrows pointing down the beach and then inland. You breathe a sigh of relief as you make mental notes of the map's layout. No matter what lunacy may lie ahead, this is Alice's dream at its core. You don't know what degree of influence she holds over Wonderland at this state, but it's one less burden on your shoulders. Check the campaign log. If the investigators went down the rabbit hole, proceed to scenario 2A, A Sea of Troubles. All right. So A Sea of Troubles will be the next one that we play, which is this one right here. And this is what we have so far. I have a mental trauma. There you go. So Matt got Wonderland refreshments. We got 7 XP overall. The dodo has become a bane, and we added a skull to the bag, and we will do scenario 2, A Sea of Troubles, next.
So the one thing I want to ask at the end of this mission right here is, when it comes to spending our XP, do we want to do that at the beginning of when we play, or at the end after we get it? Because of the way that we're going, if we are going to be doing the upgrade using the website, I think we could at least like point out the way it's going to look and kind of make a decision. But what we had talked about was, I don't know if you want to pull it up or not, or if you want to wait on this. I'll let you decide that right now.
I think we can upgrade now, right? Because there's not much to think about. Usually we wait, we think about it for a week and stuff. But this, since it's draft, probably at the end of the campaign where we're most familiar with our decks, is probably the best time to actually spend the time.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
So this is the part that's really interesting if you're going to be using this. So if you go to upgrade,
okay.
In this point, we're going to do the simple draft. You would do the weighting, and so that means we can kind of lean it towards low XP, high XP, or just the combination of both.
Yep.
You can tell how much XP you have, and this is where things get kind of weird, because the game doesn't, like in your case specifically, the game doesn't know right now how many yellow and red cards you have in your deck. So I think it's going to give them to you as an option. And for that reason, I think that we should do at least 4 cards offered, because it could get weird for you. Because if you pick a card,
I see what you're saying.
red,
Yeah.
Here, pull it out. So for you in particular, that's extra weird. The way that we played this with my group when we did it, guys, and this is what Lyle and I talked about, just to give you an idea. Instead of having to spend all your XP, our rule was every time cards pop up, they cost a certain amount of XP. So let's say you get a 1, a 2, and a 3 cost, right? If you spend 3, then that means we'll have 4 remaining. If you spend 2 there, you'll have another 2 remaining. What we did is that at any time you could, after you made a selection, so let's say I picked my 3 cost, and then I went on to the next one. At any point in time, you can look at your 3 options or 4 options, say this sucks, and bank your remaining XP and stop right there. And that way, we still had a little bit of control over XP, but the punishment is once we chose to stop, we had to stop.
You can,
so
you can't redraw new cards. Like, you'd have to wait till at the end of the next scenario to then upgrade using your rest of the XP. Yeah.
So that's my thought on it. I thought it was kind of a fun way to do it.
I like that too, because it sort of, there's a penalty for not taking a card you don't want, and I feel like that's right.
But you're also not stuck
But
spending.
you're also not stuck with something really, really awful. So
yeah. So that's my suggestion: is we go for 4 cards to select from, at least. And if 4 feels too awful after the first time doing this, we can talk about bumping it up. But I think 4 would give us a nice pool, and then from there, we do it. Now, I don't know how it does stuff like the Dream Diary.
yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be like it's in the pool and you can only pick it if you have translated it. I don't know how that works. So
yeah,
I guess we'll see what happens.
okay, yeah. We're just gonna have to see what happens. And so, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? And how did you guys do the weighting?
We could pick.
Okay.
So like it's your choice. So I don't care. I'm fine going first or second. What are you feeling?
Yeah, you can go first, dude. Let me know. All right, so you have 7 XP. You let me know how you want to weight it, and you'll have 4 cards to choose from.
I'm gonna go with default the first time.
Default? Okay.
Yep. So the mix. All right.
All right.
Ready when you. Okay. There's some good stuff here. I don't recognize all these. Expeditious Retreat. Oh, that's the evade one. Okay, I don't feel like that's good, especially multiplayer. Heroic Rescue could be really good. That could let me pull you from further away. Obviously, I've had worse is amazing. But in theory, York can survive more than that. I feel like Heroic Rescue is what I want here. To be
Heroic
able to
Rescue.
help
Okay.
me.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll be able to do that. So that's my first choice.
Okay. Upgraded shovel, dude. Oh, and ever vigilant, but it's not as good without what the other card.
Upgraded shovel literally just gives me the ability to burn it for 1 extra clue. That doesn't seem
that great.
I would literally rather die than ever put Ace of Rods in my deck voluntarily.
Yeah. I don't even know why this card exists.
Yeah, when I thought it worked one way, which is like +2 to all your actions for the turn, that was okay. 1 action for the turn, the fact 3 XP is not worth it. And then nothing left to lose is actually kind of cool. But is it worth 3 XP kind of cool?
Yeah.
How often am I sitting on that smaller amount? Considering that I have Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Oh man, this was not the pool I wanted to see.
I know. And you have 5 XP. So if you don't grab one of these cards, you're banking 5 XP.
So there might be a situation. God, I wish Gravedigger's Shovel just like had 1 more attack or something.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a like a shitty upgrade for Gravedigger's Shovel.
It's not like, okay, if you don't have a dedicated clue gatherer, or you're a hybrid, or you're playing solo, being able to scoop 2 clues, no questions asked, can be pretty big.
Yeah.
But York already has Scene of the Crime. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And don't I already have 2 of those in my deck?
You have 2 Scenes of the Crime, yeah.
And you're already almost entirely clue.
Yeah. What's funny about it's gonna be fun when I go for my upgrades because I literally only use 1 card the entire game. It was Lantern.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
You're gonna stop. Okay, so you're gonna bank. You're banking 5 XP, my friend.
Yep.
So you got an upgraded Heroic Rescue, and you're banking 5 XP.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Marie. Marie Limbo. I have 7 XP. I'm gonna also do default. Okay. Oh, 4 of Cups.
Oh, and like an evasion spell.
Oh, and Mr. Lay is really great too.
Yeah, you
and
actually.
And then my turn my magic into money.
So there's your answer on archaic glyphs. I guess they do just pop into your.
Yeah, and and it's like I can only grab it if I've translated it, so I can't grab that.
Some good choices there, man.
Yeah. What's funny is the alchemical. I don't think I really need that, but that's because I really only played 2 things that game. I played Lantern and a backpack. But if I was playing other things, other spells and other items, I actually kind of need the money. Miss Relay, spend a charge, evade. The evasion attempt uses your brain. You get +3 brain for this invasion attempt. If you succeed after invading the chosen enemy, you may move it to a connecting location. If a bad symbol is revealed, choose and discard a card from your hand. It's so pricey. It's 4. It's really good though, because I can't fight things, and I can just. What's my evade value? My
You have 7 evade.
Yeah.
Yes, you have which is really high.
Ooh, but 4 cups is just solid.
Yeah, those ones are hard to pass up.
Like, I feel like 4 cups would get me more value. I'm gonna grab the 4 cups.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Gaze of Urashish. What is this? Reveal 7 random chaos tokens from the chaos bag. Deal a total of 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each curse or tentacle token revealed divided. Okay, we don't have any of those. A blood pact permanent. Add a doom to blood pact. You get +3 for this test. Add a doom to blood pact. You get +3 fist for this test. I wish it was book.
Yeah.
Because I don't need this. But the idea of permanence, when you add doom to blood pact, is that considered doom on something I control? Like, would that help proc my spell stuff?
It would. So if you can get enough spells to make Maria do her thing, this gives you another way to turn it on.
Yeah. But it's pumping the things I don't need pumped. That's just like. All right, Book of Shadows.
Well, no, you're right, because you only need mind if you're going to be using Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's cost 3. I don't know. Book of Shadows. You have an additional arcane slot. Exhaust Book of Shadows. Add 1 charge to a spell asset can control. It's like I have Wither in like Sixth Sense. That's all I got. It's like that's kind of trash. Protective Incantation. Group limit. 2 copies of Protective Incantation in play. Seal anything except for a tentacle. At the end of your turn, you must either spend a resource or discard this thing. Oh god, this is like Treasure Hunter or like Hired Muscle for sealing tokens.
The cost of sealing like a big number or like a really bad Elder thing.
Yeah. I don't want to stop and bank 6. So it's like, do I just take the stupid Protective Incantation and lose something that's really awful in my deck? Just to keep going.
Protective Incantation is probably not as bad as you're saying, right?
Well, I guess you're right, because like in that last one, had we revealed more Wonderland stuff, I would have sealed the skull, and it would have been pretty great.
I don't know if you noticed this, but we also have the skull to the bag, Chaos bag.
Yeah.
So you were adding tokens to the bag at various times too.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I'm not.
So it
saying
actually
that
could get better over time as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. We're taking it. We're taking it.
Out of money, you just stop paying for it.
Yeah, we're taking it, dude. All right. Ooh. Okay. We got Twyla. After you spend 1 or more charges from a spell, exhaust Twyla. Place 1 charge on it. Okay. Eye of the Truth. So I don't think I can technically take Eye of the Truth, right?
No, you can take it. You just have to take a red or yellow card out of your deck.
Got it. Okay.
You have to replace one of those.
Yeah. Okay. So if this skill test is on a treachery card, is on a treachery, and the test is successful, add that treachery card to the victory display and attach the Eye of Truth to it. While attached, the Eye of Truth contributes to skill icons to all tests on copies of the attached treachery.
It's a really cool card. Unfortunately, it shines a lot more in 3 or 4 player because you go through the deck.
Sure.
So you throw it on like a Frozen in Fear or something that you get.
Yeah.
And then when rogues draw it later, they get +4 icons for it.
It's such a cool card.
It is cool. It is very cool. I think its XP costs a little too expensive for what it does.
Yeah.
But it is a really, really cool idea. I like it a lot.
But yeah, it is way too expensive. Recharge. Choose a spell or relic asset controlled by an investigator at your location. Reveal a random chaos token from the bag. If you reveal a bad token, add 1 charge to the chosen asset. Otherwise, add 4 charges to the chosen asset. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff with charges that's worth. And the gross test statue. Reaction, when you reveal chaos token, spend a charge, reveal 2 chaos tokens instead, and then choose one to resolve and ignore the other. I love Grotesque Statue in combination with good spells, but the fact that it's a hand slot and I don't really have anything else, I don't know.
I mean, you could replace one of your hand slot items with it.
That's true.
But I mean, it's because what, you have 5 right now?
Yeah, I have a Sword Cane, an Occult Lexicon, a Lantern, a Flashlight, and a Dream Diary. I could like just replace the Dream Diary.
Sure. I mean, I definitely feel like of your options here, the other 3 aren't relevant to you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Grotesque Statue. This is the 2 cost one instead of the 4 cost one, which does mean later if the 4 cost one shows up, you could replace this one for only 2 XP.
Yeah.
I don't know if that changes anything for you. It's just information thrown out there.
I didn't do a spell yet, did I? No.
Get a spell. You did. Protective Incantation's a spell.
No, it's
But
Ritual Blessed.
Right. You're not actually drawing.
Yeah. So I'm not using my Arcane Research at all yet.
Right.
So I could get this recharge for 3, but again, I don't want
No,
that.
you can't. You'd have to have a recharge in your deck that you're upgrading.
Oh God, you're right. Yeah. So bad.
No, you got really screwed by your. Yeah. The early days.
I'm gonna grab this Grotesque Statue.
Okay. I would, for what's worth. I think
Okay,
it's probably worth it.
So I spent 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 more left. I have Mind Wipe fast. Play after a phase begins. Choose a non-elite enemy at your location. Treat the chosen enemy's printed box as if it were blank, except for traits, until the end of the phase. Clarity of Mind. 4 charges. Spend a charge. Heal 2 horror. Blinding Light. Evade. This evasion attempt uses Mind instead of Foot. If you succeed, deal 2 damage to the enemy just evaded. If a bad token is revealed, lose 1 action this turn and take a horror. And then word of command, name a spell card, search your deck for 1 copy of the named spell and draw it. So that's interesting. What spell would I grab? Yeah. It's Scrying, Sixth Sense, or Wither. I don't think I want those cards so badly that I need a word of command to grab them.
Yeah. Right. Like, it would be something like an investment for the future, which I'm not really sure.
No.
Considering how you got in your original pull, it's really hard. What I do want to point out is you passed up a regular Blinding Light that you would have been able to get -1 XP on right now.
Yeah, that's true. Damn it!
I mean, I think it was the right choice to pass it up. I think I remember there being something better to take, but
I might stop. I'm not really feeling these as completely necessary.
Okay.
3, 4. Yep. So I'm sending 4. I got Grotesque Statue, Protective Incantation, and 4 cups, and I'm banking 3 XP.
Okay. So you're at 3, and I'm at 5.
Yes.
Okay. So good. So that's marked on there. So we're all good with that. Our decks then will be ready for the next time we play. In which case we will be going from left to right, I believe.
Yeah. So I guess the mirror land is you go the other way.
I went here and we started going this way.
That's so cool, dude. That's so awesome.
So we got to 5, I guess, because we went this way and this was the last one we did.
Got it. Sweet. So I'm glad you're gonna be able to see all this. Well, who knows? We could die next time, but you're seeing at least one more scenario.
See the one? I'll take it. Right on.
All right. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us today for a couple new things. One is this new campaign that we're doing, Alice in Wonderland, and like people were saying in the chat, the theming on this is so good. Like, it's really good, and like the cards that are showing up and like how they're working is kind of phenomenal. Like I'm pleasantly surprised is basically what's happening. It's really cool. The art and the story and the theming of each of the cards, it's just very well designed. And draft mode is turning out to be pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Like your deck was something to
My deck is
As-
trash, dude. It's just trash, and there's a good chance that we're probably gonna play on normal again on the next one because I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a real tough call right now.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like your deck actually felt like you were doing stuff. I felt like I played Lantern and all I did was scoop clue. I mean, it's a good thing I got the clues. I was at least getting them, but I literally did nothing. I stopped one Doom threshold and I played Lantern, and that's basically all I did.
Yeah, you didn't use your deck at all.
No.
You're like, oh, great. Yeah, that's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny, man.
Awesome. Yeah, Dr. Arberg says really great to watch. Volp says always a pleasure. Glad to see something other than the hard spanking. That is true. That is true. we deserve a little reprieve. And again, I still think that if at some point we get some like solid upgrades and our decks get a little bit more online, like at the point where we can switch to hard, I'd like to switch to hard. I just don't think we're there right now.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you. I hope to get there at some point. And I almost took that shovel, but I just have so much. I have Infinite Raven and I have double Scene of the Crime, and so like it was close, but I already have so much kind of like clue gather. I just don't know if I can warrant it. I probably should have taken it because I could have just. I don't have to upgrade my one shovel. I could have had two shovels. I messed up. I actually messed up. I was thinking I had to upgrade my shovel, but I don't. Just
What do
like
you mean?
I'm taking second heroic rescue. Basically, I have one shovel in my deck, so I could have one regular shovel and one XP shovel. I would have taken it just to have one more weapon.
Oh, I thought you had
So
two.
maybe
I thought you had
maybe
two
I will
shovels
do
in your
that.
deck.
I'll take it, and my penalty be I'll have to stop there. But I totally was thinking, it's not worth upgrading this for two, but it is worth paying two to just have another weapon, considering how bad I need weapons.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
gonna
we'll
do
let it
that.
slide. Because was that the part where you stopped?
Yeah, that was the part I
That was the part you stopped? Okay, so if that was the part you stopped, then yeah, you'll spend the 2 XP, you'll have 3 remaining just like me. You'll just have upgraded shovel in your deck. I think that's okay. And I think people in chat, I think you'll allow Matt an upgraded Gravedigger shovel. I mean, it's
No, exactly.
it's not OP,
Yeah.
right? It's just
Yeah.
it's just okay.
If you guys have a real problem with it, you let me know. You let me know on YouTube. And I'll,
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
put it
and
back.
if you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching all the way up to this point. Like and subscribe if you haven't done that. It really helps us. And also, leave us comments to let us know how you like the draft. I will also put a link to what we're using the draft in the description below, so you can do it too. If you're on Twitch and you're watching us live, ! Arkham Draft will get you the link as that as well. So I highly suggest that you guys play a scenario with draft, because right now it's turning out to be hilarious. And I don't know, there might be a moment where we want to do some weird side mission in the future where we do a draft side mission with somebody. Like now that draft has been unlocked for us, it's just like another thing we can do. So this might not be the only campaign we ever do draft on. Like we might pull this thing out later if we find that it's a lot of fun. So this is really cool. This is awesome. Before we sign off, Matt, I wanna ask you how it went for your playthrough in the first scenario.
How went through my playthrough in the first scenario? It was super easy, but we were also playing on normal at that point.
Okay.
We didn't switch until like mission 3, and I will say that mission the last act felt overtuned.
Okay.
It felt really weird, so we're gonna be getting to it rather soon. I don't know if he's changed any of these since he made them, because I don't remember this one being exactly like this, but that could have just been because my memory's off. So I don't know if this has been edited. So we'll see. We'll see what this ends up looking like. It's clearly a passion project. Whoever made it wrote a ton of stuff. I want to be able to go and give credit where it's due here. I I don't know if they actually have their name in the book or not. You might have it on like the last
Oh
page
yeah,
or
that's
something.
a good point. We should I should definitely put the name in the description as well for YouTube.
It's
Yeah, credits.
Fred,
Campaign design Taylor Gotch.
So thank you, Tyler, for this. This is really cool, and we want to give you credit for this because it's awesome. I mean, this is for me personally the most fun I've had outside of like the actual Arkham official games, and so far it definitely like rivals it up there. So thank you, Tyler. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is definitely really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with this. The story's really great. The cards are great. I'm just like, I had, to be perfectly honest, like a little bit like low expectations because to me, I'm like, it's the game itself is so involved. There's so many components, there's a lot of interactions. And so to me, I find to design, to even start thinking about a campaign to design for is so overwhelming. And it's sort of just like, there is a team of people that are doing this over at Fantasy Flight, with Matt Newman at the helm and his team. And it's and for somebody to have a passion project to design a campaign and have it work so nicely is really a testament to like how well it's put together. So yeah, pleasantly surprised is basically where I'm at. I'm very, very, very excited about moving forward with it. So again, hope you guys are enjoying it. I think we're gonna sign off. We ended up going pretty good with the time. We were scared that this was going to be way too long because we actually had to do the full draft of our decks in the beginning, and spend the first like 45 minutes doing that. But this was actually a perfect scenario to do that with. So when we come back, we will do scenario 2. What was it? A Sea of Thieves? No, a Sea of Trouble, not Sea of Thieves. What am I saying? So scenario 2 was Sea of Troubles.
Right on. Looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Thanks for checking us out, guys.
Yeah.
And,
awesome. And so with that, we'll say peace, good gaming. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace. Good night.